Yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings. Truth what we speak. Yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings. Truth what we speak. Yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings. Yeah. Truth what we speak. I let you marry. Facts over feelings. Yeah. Truth what we speak. Yeah. Real TV, tapping and gluing close. We talk past, present, yeah, the streets and the ghosts. Yeah. Local to celebrities, stories unfold. Community matters, black excellence bold. Yeah. Every voice will respect is the rule. We don't play loud, we stay sharp, stay cool. No hype, no cap, just real when we speak. That clock, that sweet tea. Yeah, we keep it right.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Real T TV. I got a surprise for y'all tonight. Come on in, come on in. I got something to play for y'all. Come on in, let's go. Yeah, baby. I'm on a roll tonight. You know us. We be investigative journalists. We be listening to all kinds of things. What's up, Brenda? Hey, Brown Sugar. Come on in. I got something for y'all. Oh, shoot. Let me go get my... Oh, no, I could do it. I don't need my phone. Let me put my little goals up because this one right here is classic, baby. This is a surprise, surprise, surprise. Let me go to this live. Hey, mods, what's going on? Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Is y'all ready for this? Y'all got to let me know if y'all ready for this. Dun, 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 dun. Is y'all ready for this? Let me put my goals up. What's today? Thursday? If y'all ready for this. Let's do $5. What's today? Thursday? Support your girl. Support your girl. Okay. Support your girl. Listen to this shit right here. So now you know we gotta make it past all right, them goals is up. Let me close this. Sorry, so loud. But yeah, I got a surprise for you. D. Lewis, you want to join the panel, honey? Sorry. Hey, I was putting my goals up. You want to join the panel? I'm a love for you to come and tell on this right here. I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all. Yeah, you're going to have to listen to both, baby. I know. Oh, you saying I'm on? Yeah. Hey, Tavali. Hey, my mods. Come on in. I don't know if y'all want to put on subscribe only because, girl, when I play this right here, what I got to play, they going to be big mad over here with T. Okay? I'm trying to tell you they going to be big mad, baby. Okay, Black Paris in the building. Let's go. Let me greet my people because you know I love y'all. Brown Sugar, Brenda, Miss Understood, Loving Me, D. Lewis, Brenda Nicole, Black Paris, Panda. Yeah, baby. Y'all ready? I gotta get a couple minutes past. Somebody go get Ski. I ain't got my cell phone. Well, maybe I could call her from here. Let's see. Because she going to want to hear this too. Hold on. Let me tell a few people I am live. I ain't make no thumbnail because I want the art of surprise, baby. The art of surprise. Because say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Yeah, I just sent the text. Come on now. I'm live. Let me tell David. Where's David at? White boy. He might not come in, but everybody want to hear this. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, let me see. You know, I be wanting somebody on the screen, baby. I'm just telling everybody I'm live. You know, I got to do it manually because I ain't do no thumbnail, baby. Okay, D. Lewis on the stage. Let's go. Okay. Let me see this yet.
Hey, y'all. Hey, T.
I ain't going to be long tonight. I'm coming to just bring some tea here. They say, here I come. Let's go. I got some tea tonight. Yeah, I've been saving all day. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about it.
I wonder if my I Spy know what you're talking about, because I seen some earlier. I'm just gonna wait and see if I picked up on it.
Yeah, what up? Come on live real quick. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna play something real quick.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
All right, here I come.
All right. Yeah, I want everybody to come on in and hear this real quick, because they the people, you know. Let me see. I don't know where white boy number at. I want him to hear this too. This is T, baby. Let me see. White boy, where you at? I got T. Yeah, he might be asleep. He had a long day, but baby, when he hear this replay, when y'all replay this, oh, you woke up right on time, Ruthie. Let's go. I see why y'all support your girl, man. And I got my I Spies everywhere. Do you hear me? Big Sipper be working. They be working. So I want to see if y'all can hear it here. Then I'm going to play it off my Facebook. But I want y'all to hear it here first and tell me if y'all hear it loud enough. Then I'm going to play it again. Okay, hold on. Let me see who sent it. Okay, here we go. Tell me if y'all hear this loud enough.
His car had her blocked dead. See, this is a narrow street. If his car, you could see that. Yeah. She saw him and she stopped right away. Stopped her car. You motherfucker, you they got the eye in and stuff like this. They going back to my court. I'm looking like damn. And I didn't see the girl, so I got to walk it down. I walked in because I'm like, why she already was sitting like that? Why don't they just go on like, so when I see the other girl down, I'm like, oh, that's why she go. I'm like, I didn't understand why was going at it so hard. Yeah. So the girl fell so was him and Rebecca fighting? No.
Y'all heard that? Okay, now I'm gonna play it off my it's me now. Y'all hear that? They said was him and Romika fighting. He said no. He said they was arguing, but he was tussling back and forth with her. What was he tussling for? Oh, I'm gonna play it again for you, honey. Yeah, you heard it before. Yeah, we all heard it before, because you know they'll say it's fake, baby. They'll say it's faker than fake fake.
Hey,
I heard it before too, and I just want to make sure. I want to make sure y'all hear it. Come on with it. I bet you Keys didn't play the whole thing, baby. I bet you Keys ain't play the whole thing.
Yeah, they said he played it, but he didn't play the whole video. We know he didn't.
All right, y'all listen up carefully now. Oh, I ain't put the volume on. Hold on.
His car had her blocked dead. See, this is a narrow street. If his car, you could see that. Yeah. She saw him and she stopped right away. got out, you motherfuckers usually they got the arguing and stuff like this. They going back and forth with work. And I'm looking at them like, damn. And I didn't see girl, so I got to walk her down. I walked in because I'm like, why she arguing with that nigga like that? Why was they just gone on my? So when I see the other girl now, I'm like, oh, that's why she. Cause I'm like, I didn't understand why they was doing that so hard.
Yeah. So that girl, was him and Renika fighting?
No, it wasn't none of this. It was arguing back and forth, and them.
His car had her blocked in. See, this is a narrow street. Yeah. If his car, you better see that. Yeah.
So when she turned,
She saw him and
she stopped right away. She got out. You motherfuckers usually they got the arguing and stuff like this. They going back and forth with work. And I'm looking at them like, damn. And I didn't see girl, so I got to walk her down. I walked in because I'm like, why she arguing with that nigga like that? Why was they just gone on my? So when I see the other girl now, I'm like, oh, that's why she. Cause I'm like, I didn't understand why they was doing that so hard.
Yeah. So that girl, was him and Renika fighting?
No, it wasn't none of this. It was arguing back and forth, and them.
His car had her blocked in. See, this is a
So let me stop it there. What'd he say? What they say? What they talking about?
It was two things that stood out to me, but let's see if the chat pick up on it. It was two things. Ain't nobody saying nothing but Black Paris.
Gone. Who? I heard the video and it was manipulated. The whole video was never played. I bet you it wasn't.
Where you get this video from, T?
Oh,
never mind.
Never mind.
Let me
Right.
on the back end.
Yeah.
She said, I hope Holly family sue the fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed
Y'all
to
heard, y'all, we just gonna say, y'all
Yeah.
heard these motherfuckers say that her car was blocked in and it's a narrow motherfucking street.
And I heard him say he didn't even know he couldn't see the other girl until he walked down there. Did y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
So how you see from across the street?
Thought Romika was arguing with Carlos.
Yes.
But but ain't he witness number 4 that was standing by the green line station next to witness number 3?
Mm-hmm.
So if he couldn't see, how the hell?
Thank you, Ski. Thank you.
Messy.
Thank you. I was waiting for somebody to pick up on that. And he said he had to
the car was blocked in.
Yep, he said her car was blocked in, and they said the street is a narrow street.
Yeah, and she said he hopped out and said, "You motherfuckers," but we already knew people.
Well, wait, didn't he say Carlos had? Didn't the people say Carlos had and had it? But did he say they was tussling?
Yeah,
trying to get that girl in that car.
And also, Romika pulled up on you motherfuckers. She was on bullshit.
Said she hopped out real fast.
Exactly.
Say it again. Said she hopped out real fast.
Also said, they also said as soon as he made that turn, she made that U-turn. That's what he said, didn't
he? I don't know if he said those exact words.
His car had her blocked in. See, this is a narrow street. Yeah. If his car, you better see that. Yeah. She saw him and she stopped right away.
Oh, he said she turned and then she stopped right away. Okay.
And I'm looking at them like, damn. And I didn't see girl, so I got to walk her down. I walked in because I'm like, why she arguing with that nigga like that? Why was they just gone on my? So when I see the other girl now, I'm like, oh, that's why she. Cause I'm like, I didn't understand why they was doing that so hard.
Yeah. So that girl, was him and Renika fighting?
No, it wasn't none of this. It was arguing back and forth, and them.
His car had her blocked in.
Well. Somebody go get Tammy. Jesus Christ, go get Auntie Tammy.
Because they keep saying, we got all these witnesses. They seen that.
But
I seen it from the
don't
building.
corroborate with the Romikians now.
Exactly. You already know this finna be fake. That ain't true. Who is it? That's a planted witness. And all. Come on now, whatever. Okay, Black Paris talking.
Bullshit 6 months. The whole audio was never played. The audio was manipulated. I bet it was Black Paris. Whew.
That's very, very sad.
But to say that he was abusing her, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He said they wasn't even
Lies.
fighting.
He said they
Lies.
was tussling back and forth. So tussling means,
No,
you know what
because
I'm saying?
when they said, I'm saying when they said was her and Carlos fighting, he said no.
I know. He said no, they was tussling. Like he trying to make her
How
get
you
back
gonna
in
hurt
the
my
car.
feelings like this? What I did, baby.
That shit is crazy.
Let me call Auntie Tammy.
It hurt her feelings like this because you know Black Paris is a RM supporter.
Yep.
Oh.
And she believed all the stuff from the beginning. And the thing is, no one is saying that RM should have died. I mean, should have got shot. Like nobody is happy about all that happened. But I am a firm believer in defending yourself. And you run up, you get done up. You can't go acting a fool and think you know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna do nothing in return.
Yep, and I had to listen to that. He said as soon as she turned, she hopped out.
Hold on.
Yep.
Find Auntie Tammy number. Hold on.
Okay, who is this?
I know it's late. Here we go with the fuck.
There we go. I just said nobody said that she defended herself. Ain't nobody happy that Roe passed away.
Well justified. Jed, Yeezy slides. I need you to come to my live real quick.
Right. Come up to the panel. Who was MTGV played that audio yesterday? I don't know who.
Oh yeah. Did she play the whole or who he played the whole audio, Queen Nana? Because you know my investigators is the best. We had to get it loud and clear. Let me play it again.
Auntie Tammy said she there. She just said something.
All right, let me play it for Auntie Tammy real quick. Who is that just joined?
If his car had her blocked in. See, this a narrow street. Yeah. If his car, you better see that. Yeah. She saw him and she stopped right away. Stopped her car.
You motherfucker, you got the argument and stuff like this. They going back to work. And I'm looking up like, damn. I didn't see the girl, so I got to walk her down. I walked in because I'm like,
BP backstage.
You hurt my feelings, man.
Hold on.
That's why she, I'm like, I didn't understand why everybody was going at it so hard.
Yeah. So that girl, was him and Renika fighting?
No. It wasn't no arguing back and forth, and him.
If his car had her blocked in. See, this a narrow street. Yeah. If his car, you better see that. Yeah. She saw him and she stopped right away. Stopped her car.
You motherfucker, you got the argument and stuff like this. They going back to work. And I'm looking up like, damn. I didn't see the girl, so I got to walk her down. I walked in because I'm like, why she arguing with that nigga like that? Why don't they just go on my... So when I see the other girl now, I'm like, oh, that's why she, because I'm like, I didn't understand why everybody was going at it so hard.
Yeah. So that girl, was him and Renika fighting?
No. It wasn't none of this. It was arguing back and forth, and him.
Okay, let me
If his car had her.
Now, you said yesterday she played the whole audio. Let me find it. MTG.
That's the same video Keys played, Teresa, but he didn't play the full version. He didn't play the full video.
Yeah, and then Queen Nana just said more than what you just heard. She played more T than what you heard. And they said it's a security guard.
Did you change my whatchamacallit? Because I was trying to put it on subscribers mode and I can't even do that.
No, I think it's acting stupid because hell no. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
MGTV.
My feelings is hurt, y'all.
All right, talk about it.
Why Black Paris?
Yeah.
Because I was manipulated, right? And I was set on a wild goose chase.
We tried to tell you. You ain't
like
want to listen.
Wild goose chase.
Poor little T-Tink.
Why you edit the video where, because the guy just said, oh, she pulled up and said, you motherfucker. And then
he played that part.
Carlos said she jumped out the car and said, oh, I got you. And y'all was lying and saying she never said that. But he's saying that she said it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's saying she abruptly stopped her car, jumped out, and started with the riffraff. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, but we've been knowing the truth, but we just gotta, play it and prove it, because they always asking for receipts.
Yeah, and you could tell how Romika pulled up that she pulled up on. She jumped out on what up. It was no talking. She jumped out ready to
And
go.
why they say she jumped out though? You know what I mean? Why? When they want us to answer all these questions.
Nah, that shit is crazy. Like
Mm.
they literally took out the part where uh Romika has some sort of responsibility. Let me just put it like
Mm-hmm.
that, because it's like you leave some of the witness audio, but you're not depicting what happened, but not the full audio on how the fuck she got out of the car. Now,
On
Yeah.
Demon Time.
right now, if she would have got
Candace
out the
said,
car,
this pissed me off. They knew this, but tried to hide it for money. I am sorry that Romika lost her life, but they knew that story they had been telling the people was all lies.
Yep.
yeah,
And that's
I'm disgusted.
Well,
Like,
Can I
got a
ask you
you know
picture
something,
what?
here.
Black
Let me
Paris?
show
Black
y'all a
Paris.
picture here.
Yeah,
Can
Let
I?
me show
So
y'all
you
a
never,
picture here. Can
you
y'all see
never
this
look.
picture?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Oh,
Y'all can see this picture?
yeah.
yeah.
Now y'all see Carlos' house?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see where the
Mm-hmm.
incident was?
Yep.
3 cars from the corner. And y'all see where the school is at?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want y'all to see
No, I
this.
knew that anyway. But remember, I told y'all I was nosy the
No, they
first
say
day.
they want me to correct some shit. Well, let's correct some
Mm.
shit then.
That's what I was saying. Black Paris, can I? You never
Yeah.
seen how the car was on the first
I
day?
did see how the car was, and let me tell you something. I've been driving since I'm 12 years old. My father taught me how to drive when I was 12, and that shit looked like she jumped out on Demon Time. But it also looked like she abruptly stopped, and maybe she stopped because how they portrayed it was like Carlos flagged her down.
But what was
Yeah.
the $1
Mm-hmm.
million question I've been asking
Carlos
from
ain't
day
flag
one?
her down. She saw
Mm-mm.
him,
Why
and
would he
she
flag her
jumped
down
out the
knowing Holly
car.
was right there?
I
Y'all,
don't know. I'm
what
just
has
going by
been the
what
$1
she said.
million
Mm-hmm.
question I have asked
Why she stopped?
day
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Why did she stop?
Yeah.
Well, I
We'll
got my
never
answer
know.
today. And she seen Holly. She seen
Yeah,
Holly.
this shit is crazy, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to Queen Nana, can you send me MTGV video? Because I'd like to play some more of it.
Yep, that's true. Shonda, it's always been about money for them. They didn't care. And that whole thing. Carlos needs to be arrested. He getting arrested. What is he getting arrested
Yeah,
for?
they need to stop with that. I heard that shit
Right.
again today. I said, "What the fuck? Are y'all
They
really
worried
putting
about
out the
they
man?"
worried about his every fucking move. They even gossiping about him being in Texas like that fucking matters.
That part.
Everybody, to
On
be
his
honest,
balls, just
everybody was in
dangling.
Texas this past 2 weeks. Everybody was in Texas. Cardi B was in Texas. All states was in Texas.
Spring break,
Yep.
Texas had a
exactly.
lot going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this video, but I'm not gonna put it on the screen. All right, hold on. And the lady said she shot her twice.
Mm.
Hold on. I'm not gonna put it on the screen.
Yeah.
This shit.
I'm
I
on
thought you
that.
said you weren't putting it on the
Oh
screen.
shit.
You got the whole inbox on the phone, bro. The whole
You
inbox.
know,
And girl, there you go, T.
I done put the wrong thing on the screen, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I done
Well,
fucking
I'll be
heard this
damned.
one.
Yeah.
All in my motherfucking inbox.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look, Yeezy
Yeah,
slide.
they made it seem like, oh, she flagged he flagged her down, and that's why she got out the car, and the whole time y'all knew that the witness said she jumped out the car cussing and carrying on. That's not nice. That's not nice what y'all did. Y'all don't do things like that. Y'all don't do things like that. That wasn't nice.
And not just that, Black Paris. When I asked the other day, and I think it was in Amber Chat, maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, it
Let
was
me know
another.
when y'all ready.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna get this out. It was a girl in Chicago that got shot, the Gabby girl. And I'm like, why y'all not going hard for her too? Because her baby was in a car. You know what they said? I think it was Newport talking about because we don't want to get shot. So y'all are drag Holly, but y'all won't drag the same people that killed her. Ain't it almost? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Everybody got picks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
People got picks.
All right.
You jump off your son. You can't see that person. They car sitting in the street, so you can see their car. Oh, you can see their car. They in the street, but when she shot her, she was in the street. Oh, okay. When she shot her the first time, she hit the ground. She shot that girl 3 times. Yes, well, she shot her twice. She one the phone jammed and one went on the hood of the car. She shot the first time. The first bullet took her down. Yeah, I mean, you could have fought her dead. Yeah. Yeah. And this is school right here. Yeah, this is school over here. Look at that. This where she dropped her baby off right there. Uh-huh. She was on that side. She turned around, did a U-turn. They was out the car standing up, so that's what made her stop. I wouldn't have stopped. Yeah. But I heard his car had her blocked in. See, this is a narrow street. Right. Yeah. If his car, you had to see that. Yeah. So when she turned, she saw him and she stopped right away. She stopped her car. You motherfucker, they got the arguing and stuff like this. They going back and forth arguing. And I'm looking at them like, damn. And I didn't even see the girl, so I got to walk it down. I walked in because I'm like, why is she arguing with that nigga like that? Why don't they just go on? I'm like, so when I see the other girl now, I'm like, oh, that's why she, because I'm like, I didn't understand why they was going at it so hard. Yeah. You saw that girl standing there. So was him and Remika fighting? No. What there? Yeah. It wasn't none of this. They was arguing back and forth, you know, and him pushing her away, get away, all that type of
Pushing her away, get away.
No. What there? Yeah. It wasn't none of this. They was arguing back and forth, you know, and him pushing her away, get away, all that type of shit. Yeah. But I, as a man, I'm like, dude, all you have to do is look. You go your way. I'm gonna handle this and let's squash it. Nah, it shouldn't have got that fight. Should have got that down here. Yeah, right. He should have stayed at home. Right. Thank y'all. Yeah. Amen.
That was even better. That he was pushing her away.
And that's why I don't understand why y'all.
He ain't say nothing about hitting her with no car door
or no headlock.
No headlock. No bed hug.
And they said what we've been saying. She should have just kept going and went home. It wouldn't even went down like that.
Man.
Got to be more careful.
Jesus.
That's something else.
Yeah. I'm saying that's why you got to do your own.
One of them said 3 shots. Then the other one said no, 2 shots and one flew over the thing. You want to replay? Play it one more time?
Yeah. And he said she was in the street too. He didn't say that was nothing about her being on no curb.
Honey.
And the original video, where they were screaming and everything, the one girl had said Holly never left her doorway. That was the day one. This is crazy.
Very.
But it was only a matter of time. It just got to play out. Sometimes you got to sit down.
I just dropped off my kid, almost like, because she said they were arguing because she was pulling up and they parked or something like that. So that's how close they were. Let's remember what they said.
Just right here.
Oh,
I
behind
went
the
on the
They
bushes, so you
actually
can't even
seen the
see
pull
that
up.
car
behind the
yet.
tree. Yeah.
So actually, if you was driving and you think if you turn, you can't even see that car. If you jump off your son, you can't see that person.
They had their car sitting in the street, so you could see their car.
Oh, you can see that
They
car.
was in the street, but when she shot her, she was in the street.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
When she shot her the first time, she hit the ground. She shot that girl 3 times.
Yes, well, she shot her twice. She one the clone jammed and one went on the hood of the car.
Correct
She
her.
shot the first time, the first bullet took her down.
Yeah, I mean, you could have fought her then.
Yeah.
So did they see the shooting or did they not?
And this is
They did
school
not.
right here.
Yeah, this is school over here.
They
Look
talking
at that.
about
She
it.
dropped her baby out right there.
Uh-huh.
And she was on this side. She turned around, did a U-turn. They was out the car standing up, so that's what made her stop. I wouldn't have stopped.
Yeah.
She
But
did
they,
leave her
I heard
doorway
they
and
his
where
car
was the
had her
threat?
blocked in. See, this a narrow
The
street.
guy in
Yeah,
her
If his car,
That's your
The
opinion.
only person that saw it that's there talking now is the guy.
She stopped right away. She stopped her
She
car.
stopped right away.
They got the argument and stuff like this. They going back and forth with the work. And I'm looking at them like, damn. And I didn't even see the girl, so I got to walk it down. I walked in because I'm like, why is she arguing with that nigga like that? Why don't they just go? I'm like, so when I see the other girl now, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
There was no threat in the comments.
Why they was going at it so hard.
yeah.
You saw that girl standing
So
there.
was him and Ramika fighting?
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't none of this.
It wasn't none of this.
You know, and him pushing her away, get away, all that type of
Him
shit.
and Ramika fighting?
No.
No.
Yeah.
And he never
Yeah,
said it
it
again.
wasn't none of this. It was arguing back and forth, you know, and him pushing her away, get away, all that type of shit.
The way she
But
highlighted
as
it.
a man, I'm like, dude, all you have to do is look. You go your way. I'm gonna handle this
Take
and
it.
let's watch it.
Nah,
it shouldn't have got that fight. Shouldn't have got that down here.
Yeah.
Tall said Romika shouldn't have brought her ass down here.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is the beginning of the situation. I think nobody seen when she got in the car and Carlos moved his car. This is all before then because
Yep.
remember they said she was blocked in.
Yep.
I'm gonna just
So-
answer somebody in the comments.
Oh, I know.
You may think it was no threat, but just because you don't think it was a threat doesn't mean the person that actually pulled the trigger didn't feel like they were being threatened. We're not in
Pull
their
up on her.
shoes. We can't say whether she was scared or not. We can't say whether she was threatening or not.
Because we
Yeah,
don't know what
that's the
happened.
fact.
We only going off of putting stuff together. Nobody knows what actually happened.
No,
First of all,
nobody
nobody
know.
should have to
Nobody's
hold
in
you back.
Holly's head. Nobody can say what Holly felt was a threat. Holly
Right.
could feel like
A
Kurt
threat
just
is
being
if
in her
somebody has
space
to
was a
hold
threat.
somebody else back. That's
Just
a
her
threat
being
right
in her space could have been a threat. Hence
Yep.
the order of protection. You don't know
Right.
what she views as a threat or what she views as harmful.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
That
shit,
part.
Yeah, I thought
crazy.
that was tea tonight. What y'all think?
That was pretty good.
Thank
Y'all
you, Lady
manipulating
Love, for that
videos.
super sticker. I thought
That was
that
pretty
was
good.
tea. And just to show y'all the length of the school door,
That's
the
just too
threat
much.
looks different for every individual. Also, that man just said the key word. He was pushing her away. They sure if this is witness number 4, they want to use him.
Why not? He's a witness. He has to
I'm
be.
just saying. I know they do.
He was there.
I know we do.
Yeah.
He was there.
Good night, Auntie Tammy.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to hear that. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. That's what they say. Thank you, Shonda Taylor, for that super chat. Yeah, baby. We own it over here now. We own it over here. They want us to correct some shit. I wish they correct it all. Just correct it all.
Damn shame.
They damn just debunked all their lies in one statement.
Yeezy
Yep.
Slides. Didn't we just say we don't know what happened? No one still has said why Rogosh. We don't know what led up to her getting shot. What part of let me be
Let's
quiet.
have a discussion. Put them on time. Goodbye. Look, this ain't we open panel, but this ain't going back and forth, honey. I ain't not today.
Didn't we all just say we don't know what happened?
Goodbye.
They want to act like they know what happened. The only thing that we know for a fact, the only thing we know for an absolute fact is that Romika pulled up on bullshit. That's
Romika pulled up on bullshit and she and Holly shot her. That's all we know. And like
those
we
two
said,
things are facts.
Yep, and we just said it a million times. No one is celebrating that Romika passed away or Romika got shot. Like that ain't nobody. Like, come on, people ain't sick like that.
But at the end of the day, we not gonna persecute someone for someone else's actions.
That's right. Hey, it's old saying. You run up, get done up. Don't write a check your ass can't cash. I was taught that at a young age. So hey, yeah.
I was always told there's always somebody out there better than you.
Oh my God.
Crazy?
Somebody better than you.
Somebody crazier than your ass.
And I'm gonna say it again so you can understand, and I'm gonna talk real slow. Okay? Pulling up is not against the law, but in this case it is, because Romika had an order of protection. She shouldn't have been around Holly. She shouldn't have even stopped when she seen Holly. So what you just said, you just contradicted yourself. So bye. Okay, finish Black Paris. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I feel like it could have been avoided. Yeah, pulling up is not against the law, but at the same point in time, we got to be real here. We clearly hearing a witness say she pulled up on bullshit.
Wasn't that girl in her car at that time? No, she wasn't.
And then this morning, we heard on fucking Amora Live, the fucking girl that was in the cut in the background that didn't want to come on camera because the fucking Romikians gonna have her head off at the guillotine, ready. Head gonna be on that guillotine, ready, sliced off. She said, nah, I don't want to be in the camera, but I'll tell you my story. She said, no, I had my experience with Romika also. Yes, no, Romika was like that with me. But when I met Holly, Holly was very chill. Holly was relaxed. And it's fucked up because I'm going to tell you right now, I done been with the bros. And I hate a bitch that acts stupid behind a nigga. Fuck up the vibe.
I agree with you.
You feel me? I be outside with the bros. The bros pay me to drive them around and shit. Yeah, they got a girl, this, that, and the third. But you got to have some kind of, how do you say, line and boundary with yourself and the public.
That's why she got to appeal, honey.
Everybody can't be saying the same thing. Everybody can't be saying the same thing about one person and it's not true. I'm sorry.
And this person in the comments study want to talk. We're proving why she's in jail because they lied. What part of don't you understand? They lied to get her in jail so they can make money.
I don't even think it was that. I think the content creators wanted to use their power of the internet. They wanted to see the power of the internet.
And the witnesses lied.
And and I believe they started with all of that dumb shit about the forms and the sending the letters and all kind of extra shit.
Yeah.
Rashima. Hold on, y'all. Rashima. California has bond. Illinois is a no cash bond state. It's different. Stop comparing the two. You can
exactly. And Holly gonna get her dead.
People are innocent until proven guilty.
Exactly.
Okay, you done convicted the girl, sentenced her, and everything else. Anything else you want to say?
If still had the cash bond, she would have been out.
Before we say goodnight.
That part, like you acting like you rode the slow bus to school. I'ma say it. I was trying not to say it. Shoot.
Good night.
Like, how many times can we say it and how many different ways can we say it?
You ain't got to agree with us.
It would be different if we was talking about somebody that's like 100% an angel. This would be different if we was talking about somebody
I'm very biased over here.
Didn't have any kind of animosity in their heart towards this individual that gunned them down in the street. Then I could understand, but that is not what happened. She pulled up on you fucking bitch, you fucking nigga, fuck y'all, all kind of crazy shit. And then
And
it's
then
like,
Downer, she did a live about Ramika supporters correcting stuff, but she gonna say a lawyer is not an attorney and an attorney is not a lawyer. Huh?
first of all, Ari got a whole JD degree. The bitch could be a judge if she wanna be. What the
Do you
fuck
know
is
that
wrong with these
everybody is
people?
a lawyer before they are an attorney? Is you cool? That was
She
like
passed
the
that.
lowest
She could be
statement
a
ever.
judge if she wanted to. It's probably no space on the bars for
Well,
her
we all
to
know the difference
on the
between a
bench.
lawyer and an attorney, right? A
Listen,
lawyer is one who went to school but didn't pass the bar. They didn't pass the exam yet. So Ari was once a lawyer. Now
Right.
she's an attorney.
now, and she
Duh.
also has a JD degree.
Duh. But we think every time, Downer speaks, she's speaking intellectual.
Right. It just took a while. And
Mhm.
Illinois is one of those cases, and that's where people don't know too. And they in Crook County. They will throw you away. They don't care, right, wrong, indifferent. You can sit in jail for a whole year and then
They
they'll
didn't
just
think,
turn around and
that's,
drop the case.
they
They
didn't
do
think she
stuff
was going
like
to get
that.
one of the head bitches in charge.
Yeah. Like
They
Illinois
didn't think
is,
they had that type of money.
well, according to them, it's the
CCL
the
insurance.
CCL money. And come on, this is my thing. Who have y'all talked to where y'all know that from? Y'all don't even know her business. Y'all want to know it so bad. Like, it's crazy.
And even if it was, but it isn't,
Right.
so what? I pay
Yeah.
my insurance faithfully every month to get me
That
a
part.
good lawyer.
That part.
And
she
with
could be
my right
doing
to remain silent, anything I say can and will be used against me.
Or her family could just be doing group.
Right, but she might not have didn't have insurance. Right, I state. She might ain't know about it, but she gonna know now.
How she paying for it don't even matter. And it seems like they just want to know so they could find a way to say that, oh, she did some fraud on her insurance, so she doesn't deserve a lawyer. Let her sit in jail with a legal aid. Get her. Get her.
Yep.
She deserves a fair trial.
Everybody do. Right, Rebel. And that's the
Exactly.
thing. A lot of people don't know how Crook County is. Like, people need to do their research. Chicago don't play. They throw away a key on a lot of people. So yeah.
Yeah, if y'all gonna be malicious and y'all gonna be salacious, y'all gotta at least tell the truth. Y'all can't just be telling half the story, because that's just gonna take y'all credibility away more and more and more and more and more.
But that's just to show that they play clips that benefit them.
Yeah, I can't listen to everybody, BP. I just can't, because some people, it's a lot of people that lack common sense. It's a lot of content creators that the way they spit a narrative when you know that's not what really happened.
XT, I don't even listen
I am
to them
concerned
no more.
because if you have a quote unquote justice degree, then why are you not in the justice field or law enforcement field?
That part
is alarming to me. That sends off an alarm in my brain. Did you take classes? Did you really get a justice degree to just let it sit on the counter or the wall?
Something is wrong. That's like, we can say it again. Oh, girl who's supposed to be a paralegal. How you study releasing stuff and not researching? To be a paralegal, research is the biggest part of your job.
That's the quickest way to get sued.
A paralegal, they know how to research. That's what you do. You're the ones writing the motions. You're the ones writing up all the paperwork. You're the ones doing the affidavit. Like, the paralegal does the work.
In all defense, you see Ari paralegal fucking up, got typos and all kind of shit too. Paralegals is just basically the lazy people of the law firm. You feel me? They shit
That's true
A1.
too. But
they the fucking lazy people of the law firm. That's what they are. They're the lackeys of the law firm.
They do the work nobody else don't want to do. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They're
tedious
the
work.
lackeys. Yeah, they're the lackeys. They not. Come on now. I don't have no risk. When I call my lawyer office, I don't want to speak to his paralegal. I don't want to speak to no lackey. I want to speak to the boss.
Yeah.
I agree with that, but there's
I
nobody
don't give a
that
fuck about no
took an
paralegals.
English
That's like the bottom
class,
of the barrel. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't care
took
what
an
kind of
English
paralegal.
class and didn't get no red marks on they damn English papers, honey. Because let me tell you something, my English, I used to be like, God damn,
That person.
what the hell?
A
That nigga was a
paralegal to me
stickler.
is like a physician assistant, basically one step under being, a medical doctor.
Mhm.
You feel
It's
me?
just the years.
Yeah, I agree,
Yeah.
BP, but you're
And
still supposed to research. Like if the
yeah,
paralegal that don't
definitely.
do
You
no
get
research,
sued for that.
come on, man.
You definitely will get sued for that.
I guess.
But I
Mhm.
It's a
just
lot of suing.
felt
It's a
like,
lot of suing going on in these YouTube streets. I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah,
Well, I
baby.
can't wait because if they need to get on it, because there's a lot of people that they can. Ooh, and I sent that
And
to
if
you,
they think
T.
I'm going back and forth with them, I'm not.
It's a lot of
The
people
party
that
has
need to
this
get
witness
sued.
audio. It raised extreme reasonable doubt of the statements by their witness number 3 / star witness. And this is why I played it
See,
tonight.
witness number 3 wasn't there at the beginning though. So you feel me? That don't even
No, it
correlate.
makes a difference too, BP, because he
But you
said,
riding on the bus explaining what this man is saying happened. They was
yeah, and the
fussing,
man
and he
said
was
that he
trying to
didn't,
get her back in the car. So
and
whatever she claims she's seen, witness with the DA said they don't know each other, but they're saying the same thing. No, they're really not. Now, and if his statement says anything other than what this audio
His
is
statement is longer. His statement going to be longer than witness number 3 because he's seen it from the beginning. The only top part of their statement that matches up is the end because
but
he
he
was there
never
from
once
beginning
said
to
he
end.
slammed the
She was
door
there.
on her. He was saying they wasn't fighting like fighting. It wasn't a fight to him. It was more like they were arguing. He was trying to get her in the car, not
no,
to
but
hurt her, but to
right,
get
but
her.
the main thing that man said was he didn't see Holly at first. He had to walk up to see her. So how could you see something from across the street by the green line if this man saying he didn't see her at first and he
That's
seen her make the U-turn and all that? So
That's
witness 3 is lying.
That's true. This why this is I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Well, we knew witness 3 was lying anyway, but
Discovery.
it just brings more,
just more reasonable doubt, doubt. To say that she had Carlos had her in a headlock and in a bear hug, and then she was just standing there doing nothing, and then she walked away, and she was like she wasn't even going towards, you know what I'm saying? But to hear this witness say,
and I'm almost in the what's the name? I think everybody's timeline is off. And this could be, I could be speculating, allegedly. I'm thinking this stuff happened in like 1 or 2 minutes, not the 4 and 5 that everybody is saying. And
Nah,
I'm only
it happened. It happened. They said 9, but really it happened between 8:56 and like
I don't believe that.
9:02.
even more than 8,
I
because she
don't
didn't
believe
do
that.
the U-turn until they didn't see her on the camera doing the U-turn to 8:57.
Right. Okay. So, and she passed away at 9:06. So it was
No, she
just
passed
under
away at
9.
9:02. Well,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
she
It
got
was early in the 9. Yeah, it was like
QQ
7.
at
It was off.
9:02.
Yeah, I
So
remember it was off.
8:56 to 9:02. You see what I'm saying? That's when they came on. That's when they was there. That's when they announced her.
Yeah,
That's what,
so he might have got there at 8:56.
exactly.
But
I'm saying
Romika
the
didn't
time.
get there to almost 8:58.
Yeah, the timeline was shorter because nobody was able to record it. And the only reason I'm saying it is that's a busy intersection. A lot of stuff was going on. For nobody to have it on camera and record it, it happened too quick.
I believe that
No,
too.
y'all forgetting. Hold on. We forgetting the Uber driver.
I think their time was off, BP. I think everybody's time is off.
The Uber driver,
Went in
he
and get
should
the
be
food.
he's not number 1. Carlos is number 1. I don't know if he's number 2, but
Carlos is number 1. The Uber driver or Lyft or whatever, DoorDash is number 2.
So number 2
3.
was there from beginning to end also because he said he was driving past while Carlos
Yes, but then he also went into the restaurant to get the food and came back out. So he never
within that time. So
He must
within
have
that
seen them
time,
arguing, but he never seen the altercation.
So he's seen the
So
beginning.
crazy.
Because sometimes it seems like it's 2 and 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and it only be, what I'm saying, a minute, 30 seconds. Sometimes our mind, we think
I
it's
mean, they
longer
was
than
out
what it
there for
is.
a couple minutes. It wasn't no 10 minutes, 9 minutes.
No,
it
I don't
happened
think so.
within 5 minutes. She jumped out. He tried to get in the car. He calmed it down. He went and moved his car. By the time he got back from his car, this shit had happened.
Yeah.
Period. So it's going to take you a minute to move your damn car.
Yeah.
Getting her in the car. Let's say that took a minute or 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
He should have just got her in the car and let her drove off.
The shooting took a minute. About 4 or 5 minutes. I'm trying to tell you, that's all it took.
Yeah, BP, I'm
it
sure
may seem like it was forever, but it wasn't.
Yeah. I'm saying 4 minutes max. If it was 4 minutes. That's just me. I just don't, because that intersection during the time of the day, people live on their phones. The stuff happens so quick that nobody had time to pull out their phone.
Yeah, but you also got to remember, people was going to work, people was dropping off their kids.
Actually, there is video. No, I seen a video of the crime scene. I don't know who played it, but recently someone played video of the crime scene. You could actually see someone walking up on the crime scene from State Street, and they have their phone in their hand. They look like they recording, but they're also talking. It looks like they're on FaceTime.
Yeah, but they had
we seen that too.
Oh, the guy who looks Spanish with the hoodie on?
Yeah, they had just started recording.
Yeah, they had missed everything.
I don't think he was recording. I think he was on FaceTime.
Do we know? Somebody was recording behind him. Do you know what time the bus go by with witness number 3 on it? This, to me, also proves the witness 3 and 4 talked. That's true. They talked. How did she know what Romika said when she jumped out the car? No, he said, motherfucker. Them other 2 is speculators. They ain't see shit.
Yeah.
No, she said, the witness said, something to the effect of,
she can read lips off the bus.
No, she said something to the effect of, what the fuck? I just dropped my baby off.
But she said the same thing. If you've seen that video too, BP, that you're talking about, when they was walking and it was a black dude in the bar, he was like, I know her baby go to school. She just dropped her baby off.
They always talking amongst each other.
But that's damn near the same thing witness 3
girl
said.
seen the news.
Yep.
They all was talking. The family talked to them as well. Like, please.
Yeah.
All right. So, devil's advocate. Let's say we take away all witness statements.
They have nothing.
And we wait on evidence, because clearly there's a phone dump. If Holly is exchanging between Romika, would you consider that self-defense?
If she's exchanging?
Yeah, if they're going back and forth.
If she telling her, get off my phone, why you calling me, why you bothering me?
That's not going back and forth.
So
going back and forth is a bitch saying like, you fucking hoe, and she like, oh bitch, you just mad XYZ, oh fuck you, your mother bitch. That's going back and forth.
At the time, I think it's still self-defense. That don't have nothing to do with her getting out. What's her name? Because if I can talk shit, but that don't mean I want to fight you.
Okay.
So I mean, that's not me personally, but I'm just saying a lot of people are tough on the internet. They ain't gonna do shit in real life.
Yeah, that still don't give nobody a right to get out, jump out their car, and
put their hands on you
and assault somebody or attack them because they mad because somebody talking shit. Like, we got ghetto rules and we got law-abiding rules.
Yeah,
and you don't put your hands on somebody. Period.
And people very disrespectful.
It's in self-defense.
You hear me? People very, especially in Chicago, they talk about dead people. People
taunting and threats are 2 different things. I agree.
People real disrespectful in Chicago, so I'ma wait on the evidence, and I'ma wait on how you say character witnesses to tell their story about their interactions with, you know.
I want to see what's in their phone.
Yeah.
I do too.
I want to see.
I want to see the DNA too. I want to see if Romika DNA is on Holly body if she spit on her, and I want to see if Holly DNA is under Romika fingernails.
No, I think that spitting on somebody came from somebody else. I don't think they said she spit on her. I think they
We
said
don't
she
know.
spit
We
on
don't
people,
know
though.
because Romika had told her that before. She told her she was gonna
Oh.
spit on her and the baby.
Oh,
She
Yeah.
said that day, I believe. Allegedly.
Yeah. So. Mm-hmm.
yeah. When the witness.
I mean,
when
we still in the
evidence and all that
beginning.
shit come out. Yeah, we got a long way to go.
Well, BP, we probably had this conversation because I don't even think it's gonna go to trial. I either think they're either
I
gonna.
think it's going to get all the way up to trial.
I don't think it's gonna get that far. I think they're gonna keep trying to offer a plea, and they're gonna stop them, and then they're gonna end up dropping the charges.
Well, I know.
I think if she's offered a plea, she should take it.
Hell no.
Hell no.
I don't.
Shit.
Because if she take the plea, then she can't carry no more. And did you not see how Romika family act? She gonna always need to carry. She gonna always have to be ready to protect
Preach.
herself.
I know that's right. What's interesting is the MGTV lady is a Romika supporter, and she slowed down some key parts of audio. Eye wide open now for some of them. I agree, and I want to encourage them to keep playing audio. Keep doing it.
I agree, Rebel. She don't need to take no plea. It's either she gonna get chained or she gonna walk free. Like, but they can't prove first degree murder. Like all this stuff to keep coming up and keep coming up, they ain't gonna be able to prove. It's too much reasonable doubt. It's too much.
I feel like if it was evidence that Holly did this or Holly did that,
she did do it.
Listen, no. With going back and forth, Romika would have brought that to court on July 14th.
I'm gonna play devil advocate on this one, T. You know, I'm a Holly supporter all day. I'm not gonna sit here and say Holly was 100% innocent in the situation, but that don't justify Romika.
Innocent, but I don't believe that she threatened her.
I don't think she threatened her either, but I believe she was talking shit.
And I'm saying if Romika had evidence that Holly threatened her, she would have brought that to court.
Oh yeah, I agree with you on that one.
That's all I'm saying. Now talk to her shit, girl. Bye. That's my baby father, and that's it. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Period. I don't give a fuck what he say to you and what he say to anybody else. I know who my baby father is.
Yeah. And you just mad. You know how that shit go. You mad because I'm in a picture.
Mad. That's our baby father.
Right.
Period. Yeah. Okay. It's the truth.
Yeah.
No lie detected.
True.
I agree here. Be careful, don't spill it.
I'm not saying that Holly couldn't talk her shit because she definitely could, but I don't think she threatened that girl because Holly didn't want to fight. Now talking shit and wanting to fight is two different things.
Yeah, I think Holly talked shit too, like you said, but she ain't want to fight
and laughed at her many a time.
I agree on that one too. I agree on that one too.
Laughed at her a lot of times.
And when you nonchalant and you act like you not bothered,
he laying right here. What is you calling me for?
Yeah.
He not answering the phone because he's asleep.
I agree.
Because why is you calling me?
Yeah,
I remember years ago, right? It was a young lady. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. Years ago, I was dating this guy, and his baby mother dialed *69 and called me back. Now, I knew he had a baby mama. You know, this is years ago, honey. I knew he had a baby mama, and I knew that he loved his baby mother. You know what I'm saying? Now, did we have a great relationship? Of course, me and him did. Business, everything. We. So when she called me and she asked me, did I know him? I said no, and hung up the phone. So when she threatened me, she called back and she said, bitch, I know who you are. When I catch you, I'm going to fuck you up. I said, well, tell Big Dick Daddy to call me when he get in. You understand? Because I tried to offer you some peace. I even told her, like, you should be worrying about your kids, didn't you just get off of work? You should go lay down and not be worrying about what a man is doing, love. Hang up, call right back. Well, I know he called you and this, that, and the third. And bitch, when I catch you, I'm going to fuck you up. I said, baby, well, call Big Dick Daddy and tell him to call me when he get in. You have a blessed day. Click. Okay? And then call him and say, your motherfucking baby mother just called me. You're going to have problems when you walk in that motherfucking door. But that bitch threatened me. And no, he said, nah, she ain't call you. I said, well, go on there. Click, hung up on his ass. He called me back, said, what the fuck did you say to her? I said, ask her. I said what I said. The fuck? Fuck you calling me for?
Yeah.
Address your man. Thank you. Did I want to fight her? No. Did she threaten me? Hell yeah. Told me when she see me, she gonna beat my ass. Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna give you another reason to want to beat my ass. How about that? The fuck?
Lee, nobody said they was a side chick.
Who's the side chick?
Honey, I was young.
Somebody in the comments talking junk.
I was young.
See, you can't put it to subscribers only because I know all these people ain't your subscribers.
I was young, and when you young, you make bad choices. The fuck?
Yeah.
I ain't got to lie about it. Shit. I did. Look, a whole bunch of niggas cheated on me, and a whole bunch of niggas, females got cheated on too. And that's just it. We wasn't married, baby.
That part. And
I didn't have to go home to her at night, so I really didn't care about his situation, what he had going on. Not my problem. You handle that. But when it comes to my phone or my door, that's another issue. You know? Shit.
Yeah.
Don't think I ain't get my karma with a lot of shit I did when I was younger, in my early 20s. Hell yeah. I got a lot of fucking karma. But it made me the woman I am today. You know what I mean? It made me understand like certain choices you make causes certain drama in your life.
That part.
So I don't have those problems now at 47. 20 something and 40. That's a long time to learn a few lessons. I done learned a lot. Shit. But I will never support being a side chick. Well, you know, that's your personal opinion, honey. I don't judge people.
Yep.
You never know what that person needs at that point in time, and God sends them people to love on them.
Because one day
so
it could be judge. You can't you don't judge people because one day it could be you. One day it
let
could
me
be
tell you something. That man that I was with, he helped me through the hardest times. I'm talking about my daughter became handicapped. He carried her up 6 flights of steps. He came in the morning after dropping his daughter off to school and made sure that my daughter got on the bus. When I tell you that was my friend till the end. We still friends to this day.
I bet you ain't even with her, is he?
No, she passed away.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
No. But we spoke after that. You know, me and her spoke and we had a conversation and she was saying, you know, that he loved me, but he loved you more. And she said, I couldn't understand that. And I told her, well, you know, maybe some things ain't for you to understand, love.
And as women need to realize that too. There's no way I'm being with a man that I know loves somebody else more. I'm sorry. I know that's something I won't do. Now we messing around, that's fine. But you being a husband and all that, hell
I can't even share my mother with my siblings, far less a fucking man.
that part BP. Especially if I know you in love with someone, that's when I'm gonna exit out.
And let me tell you something. She was angry because he didn't treat me like he treated her. She was
and
very
that don't have nothing to do with you. That's all on him.
Yeah, she was very angry about that. And yeah, you know, it made her very bitter. You know, she even was hurting throughout, you know, she had other children. She got married, and she still was fucked up to the fact that this man loved me. And let me tell you something. To this day, he still loved me.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me, I know you playing for the other team, but if you ever, we can get married right now. I said, nah, bro, I ain't with that type of shit. I understand, just not on the expense of another woman's pain, but everyone is different. I'm not judging. Listen, at that time, I wasn't worried about her pain because I didn't give a fuck about her. She was not in my world. She was not in my life. When he went home, he went home. When he went home, I did me. I had other shit to do. I was a mother too. So I wasn't worried about her. She never crossed my mind. I never was jealous of her. I never thought about her until the day she called me.
And like you said, you was in, people got to realize in your early 20s, even in your 20s period, I'm not going to say early, you did a lot of stuff that you wouldn't dare do in your 40s.
Let me tell you something. You know that saying, when loving is good, you know you should be here with me?
Yep.
Honey, let me tell you something. And you know what made me let him go? Me and his mother had a conversation. She told me, you know, you can have more than one soulmate. And because I told her, you know, he's my soulmate. And you know, she told me, sometimes your soulmate, you got to love them unconditionally. You got to love them even if they not with you.
Yep.
Sometimes you got to let them go and find their way. And that's what made me let that man go. Because I didn't give a fuck. He let me fuck women. He let me do what I wanted to do. We ain't had no problems. None. I'm talking about I come home, kids be in bed, you know, house clean, my bath water ran. I'm talking about I didn't have to do nothing.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when it was his time to get up and go, he would go home.
Yep.
After I've been running the streets and doing what I did, we didn't have no issues. It was love. My kind of love at that time, that's what I needed. Shit, I had how many kids? 6? 20-some years old? Shit. Man, I could go out of the go out the state, go on vacation, come back, my house ain't burnt down, my kids well taken care of. He's actually their godfather.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I got sick, he came and took care of me, wiped my ass, all that.
Yeah.
And it's not nothing I wouldn't do for him. But when I started to grow and get older and see the pain that the woman was in, I let him go, man. I said, man, and they didn't get back together. But she just couldn't handle the fact that he was in love with somebody else. But he loved her too now. He loved her. He never not once told me that he didn't love her. He never not once told him. And I had somebody else too. He never once told me. And my nigga at that time was in jail, in prison. He never once told me he wasn't in love with her or loved her. So it's not like he lied to me. You feel what I'm saying? We did what we did in our relationship that we had with openness and honesty. So, you know, it was what it was. Mm-hmm. So that's another reason why I can understand a man loving 2 women, because you can't tell me that he didn't love 2 women at that time. He did. It was like we made the complete woman for him.
Yep. I was just going to say that you can love 2 people at the same time.
And he had been with her for years.
Yep.
He had all her golden years, and as I started getting more history of their relationship, to the point where she wanted to have threesome. It was deep, man. Deep. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
But couldn't handle it when it went down. When it went down, shorty couldn't handle that shit. She was like, oh, hell no.
She was doing stuff to please him out of her own character. Yeah.
No, she was attracted to me too.
Oh, wow.
This shit was weird. It was just weird all over, but she couldn't handle the passion that we had, like, because she was already like angry and you know what I'm saying? So it's like she wanted me to herself, but she didn't want to share me with him. And then it was crazy. It was crazy. I think about my younger years, like, what the fuck, yo?
What was I doing? Right.
Yeah, because I'm like, shit, I was having fun. I ain't give a fuck about nobody or nothing, man. I was doing me. You know? So that's why I said I could understand. Like, and I didn't kiss a side chick. Nah, I wasn't nobody's side chick. When I tell you we was together every motherfucking day, only thing he didn't sleep in my, some nights he would sleep in my bed.
Can't tell you a fool.
Some nights he would sleep in my bed. It'd be a couple of days he would sleep. Look, he did what the fuck he wanted to do. But I know he got up and took his daughter to school every motherfucking morning. Yes, he did. And picked her up. Yes, he did. And stayed with her after school and stuff. And as soon as her mama walked in the door, he was walking out the door. Yeah. And I'm talking about a black man, tall, smell good, dressed nice, money in his pocket, a boss. Yeah. Shit. But he just knew I wasn't her and she wasn't me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? There were certain things that she would deal with that I wasn't having. When it came to foolishness and all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And then we was getting money together too. So that was a whole nother story. I'm talking about we fight niggas, knock niggas out together. That was my partner.
Yeah.
And in my eyes, he could do no wrong until, you know what I mean? I seen something for myself and I said, oh man, I'm not doing this no more.
Yeah.
And it was like a bad habit, you know what I'm saying? Like I dropped it like a bad habit, you know? And I realized after that, like, I ain't dealing with no more, you know, none of that foolishness, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah. So, you know, and I've always dealt with men that was okay with me being with other women, being with women. Like it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a jealousy thing or angry or none of that. They was with all the shits.
No. And that's what's up too. Let you be yourself.
Yeah. So I just share that to say, you know, a man can be in love with two women.
I think a woman can too, because I know that was me once upon a time. You could be in love with two people at once.
Let me think. I was in love with two people at one time. Mm-hmm. A man and a woman. Yeah, I was in love. Wasn't two men, but I was definitely in love with a man and a woman. Yeah.
Because sometimes you be in love with what's familiar, with what, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know how I treat you. And
you know what it was? Not to cut you off. You know what it was? He was everything I needed in a man, and she was everything I needed in a woman.
Best
I
of
don't
both
know.
worlds, huh?
Do that sound crazy?
No. That's like the best of both worlds.
And I always say that. Like, I never deny, you know, you got someone say, oh, if you slept with a man, you know, I choose not to sleep with a man. Right. But if I ever wanted to, I could and have a man and a woman. And it would be no problems. We'd live happily ever after.
Well, see, that's what's up.
You know, because like if I needed him to reach for something out the cabinet, or I needed him to fix the car or go gas. Let me tell you, when I was with him, I never had to gas my car up. I never had to wash my car, clean my car out. Like when I tell you he did every and any fucking thing, and without me even asking, it was like he read my motherfucking mind. Do you know when I stopped fucking with him, I didn't even know how to wash my own ass because that nigga bathed me every motherfucking night. You know how fucking stuck on fucking stupid I was?
You say you had to go back to the drawing board.
Do you know what it is not to know how to wash your own ass? For years, you ain't have to wash it because a motherfucker, you call him and he come in and scrub you down. I'm talking about take care of it, man. Dry you off, dress you, grease you every motherfucking day. Shit, lay my clothes out, iron my clothes. Like I never had to do nothing. Cook. And he was a street nigga. And enjoyed doing it. He was a cancer like me. He just loved to do that good shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever gonna find nobody like him.
Probably not.
Man,
Probably not.
I'm talking about wash my motherfucking hair, take my braids out, blow dry my hair, you know, come home. My bath shit be in the bathroom. That's how I used to spoil you when I got married. Spoil them, my husbands. When they came home from work, had a bath shit. He showed me how to be a woman and what a man wanted.
That's what's up.
Like, I'm talking about clip my toenails, paint them, and wasn't nothing gay about him.
No, he just knew how to take care of stuff. That's all it is.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. Oh yeah, I had my cake, ice cream.
All I'm hearing is you had look, T. All I'm hearing is you had a good man, Savannah. What happened?
Man, he had that baby mama, man. He had that baby mama.
All I hear is he was a good man, Savannah.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. So this is I moved. We was moving. We was leaving, and he had caught a charge. He caught a gun charge on the day that we was moving. He caught this charge, man. I was so hurt. I felt like that was a sign. And when I moved a couple of months, because he was locked up a couple of months, I got sick. And once I got sick, I had that epiphany, like I went on this journey and said I had to let him go. And his mother was where I was moving. So we had that conversation after I had got sick. She said, you know, you got to love somebody unconditionally. Don't mean he not your soulmate. He just, you got to let him find his way, man. And I let him go. But yeah, that was, and let me tell you something. I just spoke to him. And I'm telling you right now, if I took him, if I said I'm ready, he'd be like, I'm on my way. I don't want it. I don't want no man. I don't want that shit. It come with a penis. I don't want it. Yeah. I'm talking about, man. And counted so much money. When I tell you, he'd come back with dump the motherfucking book bag on the fucking bed, the duffel bag on the bed, and I'd just be sitting there just counting. You know what I mean? So, but it was just that situation.
I used to watch my mama do that. Her husband used to come in, stacks of money every night.
Yeah.
I seen that. Like,
and you know, his baby mother passed away about a year ago. Damn. January make a year she passed away, and he called me. No, I was one of the first people he called, and he was crying, and he was like, you know, he wished that he could rewrite some of his wrong. And I asked him, I said, would you take, you know, you loving me back? And he said, no. He said, but I just would have been more attentive and, you know, try to heal her where I hurt her, you know? He said I would have just left her. That's what he basically said. I would have just left her so that she could, so he had his own emotions to it. He still cry about it. He didn't cry on the phone with me because he loved that woman, man. But he loved me. I got one of those T. I wouldn't have been married. I would have been married by now, living my best life, had I not been scared to move away. Yeah, honey. Yeah. Let me tell you. And for some reason, we so connected. We like Hancock. Okay. When I'm going through something, he will call me out the blue. It's like he know. I don't care. It could be a year. I ain't speak to him a year. And I'm going through some shit and he will call me like, and I know it's him. And he'll say, what's going on? And he'll tell anybody, interview him. He'll say, let me tell you something. That's one amazing woman. He still speak highly of me. And when I say highly, he say, y'all motherfucker don't even know what they got when they had you. Yeah. Yes, baby. Okay. I'll call and report it in the morning. But yeah. So we all been there. I can't say everybody, but am I in love with him? No. Do I still love him and would do anything for him? Absolutely. If I call him and say, listen, I need $5,000, he ain't gonna ask me no questions or nothing. He gonna say where I need to send it. He tells me all the time that I'm a phenomenal mother. He's never seen a woman raise 8 children with such grace. Yeah. I had a good man, Savannah, but he went back to the white girls. He treated me like a queen. I know that's right, Philly Juice. Yeah, let me tell you. Y'all done got me going down memory lane. So that's why I can relate with Carlos. I can definitely relate. When you have that man that do everything right, but he like his variety. And it's going to take him a little while to, mature. And get that one person. You know what I mean? Maybe Holly ain't that one person. Maybe she is. But a man do not want to come home and hear that rah-rah arguing shit, yo. The fastest way you will lose your man, because what you won't do, the next bitch will.
That part. And also, too, a lot of these people that hate Carlos and don't like Carlos ain't never met a man like Carlos.
That take care of your every need.
Yep. I was just going to say, they ain't never met a man that's going to take care of everything. You pay for stuff, do stuff without you asking. They read about that shit in the books. They ain't never met nobody like him in real life.
Look, let me.
Girl, I'm talking like about.
That. I will shut the fuck up and listen, okay?
Tell me, girl. He ain't get no qualms from me, baby. And I've never been that type of woman, though. A man should be able to come and go as he pleases. Meaning, as long as he ain't got motherfucking broke pockets.
Exactly.
He coming home. He not coming home empty-handed. Meaning, he out there hustling. Whatever he do to got to keep his motivation to hustle even harder to bring the bacon home to me. I'm for it, baby. Just don't bring me no problems home, no confrontations, and no motherfucking STDs. You ain't got no qualms from me. I tell you, and kept him groomed. Now, don't get it twisted. He was groomed, smelled good, fingernails clean. I mean, yeah, and walked like he was confident that he was that nigga.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
And was smart, brain on him. Like We had intellectual conversations. I'm talking about deep. You know that when I tell you, ain't no man in this world could ever compare. Shit, why not? Why even fucking play?
Right.
I ain't got
Not
time to be
no
wasting.
man.
I just feel like doing that type of shit, you gotta be a rich
A
nigga.
man
You
want to be
can't be a
calm as
broke- You
well.
can't be a broke nigga trying to do shit like that. You got to have some type of money.
Listen,
Nah, you
smell
gotta have-
good, look good, educated, got money, and a big dick. You's a
Yeah.
motherfucking winner.
But
Yeah.
if you are dumb and you trying to do shit like that, you gotta pick a struggle, my boy. You either gonna be broke and stay loyal, or you
No,
gonna
my mama used to tell me, you ain't gonna get it all. You either gonna get a nigga with a big dick with broke pockets, or you gonna get a nigga with a little dick and he work all the time.
Listen, I don't need no
Let me
broke
get the
nigga
little
being
dick
loyal
nigga
to me.
in.
So when I ran into him, and you know how I met him, I was walking down the block reading a book, and he thought that was so attractive. He thought that was just like the most attractive. Let me tell you something. This man, we used to lay in the bed and we used to read novels. He used to read to me, and I used to read to him. No TV on, no music, no nothing. Read novels. Read Zane and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Girl, and he had good credit, Philly. Because he was a street nigga, so he had never used his credit. He had good credit. I had brought a house. Yeah, girl.
I love the street nigga.
Had credit cards up my ass, honey. American Express, all that shit. I was living the best life. Brought me my first car. Brought me my first Audi. Yeah.
Did he have a big dick?
Hell yeah. That's one of the reasons why we could never bitch, I don't want that. Shit. I'm talking about, I even know how I did it at young. Cause I really don't want that shit. That shit is healthy. Girth. I'm cool, baby. Now we can have a relationship and find him a girlfriend.
Right.
But I don't want it. You can give me some head. Shit, I don't want that thing. No, thank you. But yeah, that was my good years, y'all. He made my 20s. My 20s was everything.
And you see, y'all, my thing about y'all is back in y'all days, y'all had it good. Because back in them days, especially in the 90s, niggas was out here hustling, getting money.
Man, when I tell you,
in my generation, we got these
you know what fucked it up?
ass niggas who depend on bitches and want to live off
Nah, them $40 hoes fucked it up, Ski. Them bitches that didn't want to work for shit.
A nigga ain't give me nothing less than $1,000 back
that
in them
part,
days.
see, them $40 hoes.
Yeah,
fucked
here's
it
some
up.
spending money. Go get the kids something. You know what?
That is terrible.
$200. What the fuck I'm gonna do with $200? Shit. He had sponsored Christmas and girl, bye. My kids was fresh. And I had my own money too. Now I was living la vida loca.
That part. That was what my mama told me though.
I wish I was a kid or adult in the 90s. The 90s was the best years. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That was funny as fuck, T. You said,
A
and I had my own money.
nigga knew who to call when it was time to bail a motherfucker out. You hear me? Cause yeah, I'm trying to tell you, and got lawyers too. They knew that money was put up. Yeah, like I don't know that he tell you one day when he called. I'ma put y'all so y'all can hear. I told him I'm doing YouTube. He said, yeah, that's your thing right there. You the best person for it. I said, I know that's right. How you end up with a woman, girl? I always been with a woman, baby.
There's people
I've
coming
been in
in.
love with women since I was 4-5 years old. I damn near came out the womb.
You know what?
And I was not a breastfed baby, okay? No, Holly is not out, Fimo. I always, and when they say people don't know, I knew. But I just was raised in a household with a mother and father. My mother and father was together 52 years. So I thought that was the dynamics, you know. Back in them days, it wasn't cool. So I was what you
My
call
daddy was pregnant with me, boy. Never looked back.
back in the days, they called us femme aggressive. So I could go either way. I could dress up like a girl, and now they call them all types of shit. I don't know. I can't keep up. But I was definitely a femme
called cross-dressing.
I was a gangster bitch, a tomboy, I don't know what else you call them.
Right. See, you're right. It wasn't because my cousin, we knew he was gay when we was in high school. But he
UNITY. Yeah.
We knew back then.
Latifah. Yeah. But women was attracted to me and I was attracted to them. Shit.
Yeah. It's just a different time. All this stuff that they could do now, we never could do. They don't understand that.
Nah, baby, I ain't no bulldagger now.
Right, dang. See, that's why we block these.
One day, Tanya, I'm gonna fuck y'all heads up. I'm gonna put a dress on and some heels and show y'all bad bitch.
You fucked my head up with that faja you had on.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all a bad bitch.
That's disrespectful, though. I know T didn't see it as that. You gonna come in there and just call a motherfucker bulldagger? Like, come on, man.
Well, you know, those words like bulldagger, dyke, and, you know, they are very derogatory words because I'm pretty. Oh, she's saying that's what the old folks used to say. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Called them the ones that look like men. She called them bulldaggers.
Yeah. So I wasn't a bulldagger. I wasn't a dyke. I was a femme aggressive. So that means that I could dress either way. Some days I felt like being tomboyish. I didn't really start dressing in girls' clothing until I was 26 years old, till I met him. He made me feel feminine. Okay.
The right man will make you shut the fuck up and listen.
Man, he made me feel like a motherfucking lady.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
not a lady.
We didn't have a lot of arguments.
You was a lady. What the hell is
Yeah, we didn't have like arguments and stuff like that. Whatever I wanted, I got. It was never a no or I ain't got it. He said, give me a few minutes. Shit, I knew it was then. Listen, I didn't even, at that time, I never wore the same outfit twice. I lived by Fordham Road at that time. Every day I would go buy me a pair of sneakers and an outfit, man. Every day.
Sound like me. That's the shit I do now.
Yeah, every day. I bought me a pair of Jordans or something nice for my feet and a nice outfit. And I had a lot of jewelry, man. A lot of jewelry. And I walked through the hood with all that jewelry on and dared a motherfucker to touch me. I'm talking about iced the fuck out. How these niggas is iced out now, I was iced out then. Yo, my family used to use that word and say old dyke ass bitch. My family be like little sissy ass man. Them words they would say would blow my mind. Yeah, I don't approve of those words. You might get punched in your fucking mouth. You call me some shit like that. Out in the street, bitch, don't even address me. But when I tell you I can put on clothes and be either way, I can. You know? But I've always been rough around the edges. Like I always got in trouble for sitting with my legs open, you know. So I always made sure I had shorts on. I was a nigga. Like, you know, I always hang with dudes. Females, they was too messy, you know. And I like to get money. Yes. And y'all gonna see me sometime. I put makeup on. I haven't put it on in a while, long time. Because when I first transitioned, I just threw out all my feminine clothes. But I see some cute shit that I'll be like, man, I could rock that. But I just don't like the attention. I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't like motherfuckers hollering at me in the street. They already stare at me like this pretty bitch, all dressed like a dude, but she pretty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be, hey, with that big ass or hey, I don't like that shit. I'm very shy. I don't want nobody fucking hollering at me.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That shit right there, I'll cuss you out, man. And I get a lot of guys, they want to come shake my hand and feel my
I call it
ooh,
sexual
your
harassment.
soul.
If they
I
ugly.
And niggas is disrespectful on shit like that.
Yeah, I be feeling like they molesting me. Don't do that.
Yeah, if they ugly, it's sexual harassment. If you ask me.
Shit, if they cute, don't do that.
I might like
Just
it a
go
little
around
bit.
touching people and shit. They
I
want
might
to touch
like
my
it.
head. Listen, I had this man. You see how I dress, right? I had this man. I was sitting in my car. Hand to God. I rolled my window down, right? That man rolled his window down. I was in the car with my son. He said, let me tell you something. You smell so motherfucking good. You smell good enough to eat. My son was like, oh my God, he gay, man.
You had
My
cologne
son,
or did you have perfume
Jay.
on?
Huh?
You had cologne on or did you have perfume on?
I don't know. Because sometimes I mix both.
Yeah.
When I feel like it's a little bit too musty or too, you know what I mean, muscular,
Yeah.
I mix. So I mix like Monte Block with Prada candy.
Uh-huh.
You know, I put on a million. I put on Marc Jacob female, the one female one, and I put on Creed. So I'm telling motherfuckers be like, you smell so motherfucking good. Yay! Let me show y'all this. This shit was funny as shit. Yo, my eyes almost popped out my motherfucking head. I said, huh? My son said, Ma, he gay, man. Don't say that so loud. Jay! Come here.
I know he hear you.
I know I'm making him get out his bed.
He been going to work. That's
The
all
internet aunties want to know you've been going to work. But listen.
Huh?
They want to know if you've been going to work.
Y'all want my honest answer? Y'all want me to lie to y'all?
You better not have quit.
I ain't quit nothing, man.
Okay, I'm just making sure because it sounds like you're gonna say I quit.
I got work Sunday. I don't work out throughout the week no more because I got track practice every day.
Well, that's good. I thought you was finna say something. I was finna have to get on you for a minute, nephew.
Listen, remember that day we was sitting in the car and I rolled down the window and the guy said to me that
that you smell good. He says, what else he say? He was just talking about how you smell good and something.
It smelled good enough to eat and he was eating that chicken.
That's what it was.
What you say he was?
He was gay.
He was gay. That shit was so hilarious. His eyes almost popped out his damn head. I said, the men be hollering too, son.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy, bro.
I'm screaming. That is funny.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Why? I'm still a woman.
You a whole stud,
You a whole stud, bro.
It be
You want me to put on the dress?
I don't want to see it.
Wait, here, come here. Look, I asked him, you want me to put on the dress? You said what?
I don't want to see you in the dress.
You want to see me in the dress?
I already experienced this.
You already experienced some days they over with?
I couldn't see you barely girl no more.
No more? It's over? I'm going to surprise y'all one day.
Yo.
He said he already see me in my moo-moo. That's enough. Okay. You decided to put that earring in your ear anyway, right? Your eyes. Go to
He's
bed.
over there washing dishes.
He ain't washing no goddamn dishes. They ain't washing no dishes in God knows how long.
Yeah, I'm throwing them in the dishwasher now. I always wash them and then wash them again in the
Oh,
dishwasher.
okay. Don't wake up. You got your son? Can you put him in your bed with you, please? And he probably wants some more milk because he just woke up looking for his bottle.
I'm like,
And
gee,
change his
I
pamper.
don't do the dirty dishes in the kitchen and stuff. Can't do it.
It's all right. You'll go back to sleep. Do it when the light off. But yeah, y'all. My kids don't want to see me dressed up like no girl no more.
Because they're not used to that no more.
They said
They
they
used to,
because
they
at
used
first
to,
they
they
thought it
used
was
to
a
stud.
phase.
They used to stud my.
Yeah, they thought it was a phase, but they said I look right now. I look like I'm supposed to look.
Yeah, crazy.
Before I was pretty and beautiful, but now I'm handsome. They say I'm
You
handsome.
know what? It fits you, huh?
Yeah, that's what they said. All of my kids, if I ask them, they be like, "Hell no,
It fits you.
don't do that."
It
So I
sure
just be
do.
crying.
It
I
be
be
that.
laughing.
Oh God.
I'm gonna fuck them up one day though. I don't know when, but I am. Probably for my
You
birthday or
still,
something.
you better record it and get that reaction too.
Man, they might cry and tell me take it off. Because let me tell you something, my boys, they overprotected. They be like, if I put some tight shit on, they be like, you going outside with that? I be like, what? I'm the mother. No. They be wanting to fight.
I know that's right.
I be like, don't worry, I got my pew pew on me. They don't give a fuck. They be like, nah, ma, that's too tight.
Just do
Oh,
it.
you got drawers? No, ew. You know, they make me feel bad. Ew. That's thotty. And I wind up going to take it off.
Kids be so damn extra. They be pissing me off.
Yeah, they definitely act. These ones is extra. They don't play that shit. But I love them for it because when I transitioned, it was like a shock to them. One day I just woke up and threw all my feminine clothes out in shoes and went showering. So it was hard to get me the look that I wanted because I got a big ass. So I didn't want to be looking like I had a bus driver butt, you know? And then the kids now, they was wearing tight jeans. I'm like, shit, I can't wear that motherfucking look. You know?
And then niggas
Now
still,
I got
if you got a big ass booty and you a stud, they still gonna try to talk to you just because.
Let me tell you, if I go to the club, I wear jeans, they be staring. I'm talking about staring. I be like so uncomfortable. And then I'll say,
like, I am a boy, Damon.
Look, then I hit them with, how you doing? And they'll shake my hand and all that. I'm good, and you've kind of, you know what they hit me with?
What?
You fresh right now. Them sneakers is fresh, man. Them shits is hot. Them shits is cold. I'm like, what? You don't get your ass on. And buy me drinks too. I still get drinks brought for me and shit, bottles.
I know that's like.
It's like they, I don't know. And don't let me go home. It really be a party. All my niggas be like, yeah, call her. Let's go. We outside. And be hounded around me like security.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody better not come up there and say no dumb shit.
That's the fuck on.
Yeah. But yeah, I went through a serious phase, y'all. It was terrible. It was bad because all I wore was muumuus at one time. Even outside, I just didn't want to put no clothes on and not feel like me. Then I started dressing a little girly again. Then I was like, fuck this shit. I'm tired of this shit. Shaving and shit up your ass and all.
Just woke up one day and said, I am a boy, Damon.
That's what I did. I woke up and said, I am a masculine female. And this is how I'm going to be. Accept me or don't. I do not care. And like I said, I for some reason, I seen my friend. I was like, man, listen. I'm going to get her. She was even shocked too, but she understood it. So I went from girly, how she met me, to boy. And she just was like, if you comfortable, I don't care. I said, yeah, because you know what I look like undressed. It's okay. But I love a jogging suit, you know. A nice pair of sneakers, a pair of Timbs, a Letterman jacket or a leather. Yeah. A hoodie. Shit like that. It's kind of hard for me to dress up, though. Dress up. it's hard for me. Like for my
Need
father's
that hoodie.
funeral. For my father's funeral, they was like, put on a dress. I put no fucking dress on.
I know that's right.
And
So
I
when
wore
you
white
go,
uptowns.
when you go, you want to be in a suit or you want to be in a dress?
Oh, I want to be in a red dress.
When you go?
Yeah, red fuck 'em girl dress.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you talking about that dress that Beyonce was talking about? In her
Yeah,
song?
like Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, one of them. So you want it long
and shimmery.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Man, why is it so
And
fucking
get me some red.
shit?
I want to go barefooted. Don't put no underclothes on me and shit. Let me go free.
You want them to put makeup on you?
If they want to, shit, I'll put some. I'm dead. Shit, put some lashes on me.
Right?
Put my hair in a bun. I want no wig. Just put my real hair in a bun.
I know that's right.
And put some jewels on me. And let me go. The fuck? Cause I ain't coming back in this motherfucking body anyway. With these bum ass knees, shit, God can have them. Not today though, but He can have them. See, I know I'm sexy now.
I know that's right.
But I always been like a boy short type of girl. No, at one time, I ain't gonna lie, I wore thongs. I wore G-strings too. Shit. I knew how to please a motherfucker now. And I'm bad in some heels. Man, listen, I ain't want no heels in years, but man, I gotta walk, shorty.
Yeah.
That shit go boom, 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 boom. But yeah. You know, I have my own makeup company. People think I'm on the other team because of how much tomboy I am, but I'm really fake girly. Love me a fresh pair of kicks and a fresh set and lashes. Let me tell you something. My nails, I used to love getting my nails done. I was getting my nails done about 14. Then I grew out my own nails real long. I don't think I would look right with nails right now. Dressing all manly and stuff. But shit, the brat.
Because Kay do it, roll it up, Kay do it. You know, she a stunkel.
Yeah.
But she be wearing hers short. But one thing she gonna do is get her motherfucking nails done, and she don't.
I just started wearing color on my fingernails. I'm a black and white type of girl, but and a French tip. I love me a good French tip now. My toes is always done. Nobody see them unless I'm like wearing outside on the beach or something. But yeah, why not? I'm a woman. Like, I don't get all this stigma. You a stud, so you can't. Girl, bye. I wear what I want to wear. If I want to put on a fucking bikini, I'll put on a fucking bikini. I had children, so I don't put on a bikini, okay? But if I chose to and put a coverall over it, I will do so. Shit. Who gonna tell me I can't? Like, what? Nah, that ain't how that go. You know, I still take motherfucking bubble baths with Epsom salt and fruit and shit. Like, I get feminine when I need to. Gotta have a balance. Got to have a balance. I don't wish to be no man. I ain't trying to get my coochie cut off and my nipples. Nah.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I love me, baby. God made me perfectly. He broke the mold when He made me. I ain't got no problem, no issues over here. I even love my love handles. Shit. I keep telling people if I was me, I'd fuck me too. They say you cocky. And if that's what you want to call it, who you supposed to love you? I don't know what type of, I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me. Shit, sometimes I walk, I be like, damn, you smell good, girl. Yeah. I got the highest self-esteem. I don't give a fuck what none of these motherfucking people be talking about. Shit. Yeah, you got to be confident. Shit. I know everybody don't want me, but I know there's a motherfucker that do. Shit. I don't need a whole lot of them. I just need one.
Right? No, I'm about to say it's somebody for everybody.
Yeah, I don't need everybody wanting me. I ain't everybody cup of fucking tea.
Somebody for everybody.
Shit. I know everybody don't like me, and I'm okay with that because, bitch, I don't like you. But they say when I step in the room, shit, it's like nobody else is there, as you should. Everybody should feel that way. Shit. Lights on, lights, camera, action. Let's go. Yeah, showstopper. But I always been like that, though. Like, big, small, shit. This is me. The fuck I'm supposed to do? Chop it off? Nah. You know, I had my days I'll be, damn, I can't fit these fucking jeans. Like, fuck. Okay, I need to lose 10 pounds. It don't mean I don't love myself, though. It just means I want to fit in them motherfucking jeans. That I brought.
Went through that today, T. I swear to you, I could not fit the jeans I put on today, but I still, in my shirt, one of the buttons busted right at the stomach, and I was like, fuck it. I'm still going to eat. I ain't
10 pounds. I'm going to lose me 10 pounds. I'm going to sew that motherfucking button back on and bet you I get in it. Okay?
Yeah, I was busting out the clothes today. I said,
yeah, I done busted out a few. Look, girl, one time I wear some pants bent over and motherfucker shit split. Ass all out. You know, I walked the street with my ass. I was far from home. I said, fuck, what I'm going to do? Thank God I had drawers on that day. Shit. Like, I don't think that my God made no mistakes, man. That's why they be like, oh, big nose. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Retards. Bitch, I could smell out this motherfucker. Bitch, as long as I could smell. Bitch, I remember when I had COVID and couldn't fucking smell. I could smell, bitch. I don't care. Shit. Bitch, I'm African American. You know, but those is women that have complexes. When you want to talk about people body parts and shit like that. Y'all bitches got the complexes. Y'all bitches wish y'all noses was smaller.
And that's all they revert to. They either talk about people or they last resort. Well,
it's a whole lot of complex issues going on over there.
Yeah, they weird. Why would I care about, bitch, this nose is on my face.
That part.
Why are you worried about what my nose look like? Is that the only thing you can say? Well, let me say something. Everybody, I'm going to be honest. Everybody is not made perfect, but in my God's eye, I'm perfect, right? But everybody got to have some type of something. But bitch, I wouldn't look cute with a small nose.
I hate my nose. They say I look like I sniff coke.
Oh, well.
You know, the coke sniffers got the straight nose.
Listen, they say my nose, I can sniff anything through it. Not a problem, I don't.
The white people nose, the black people nose, they sniffing. They messing this shit up.
Yeah, I don't understand that complex shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really don't. You know, I eat what I want to eat.
To say, oh, what tribe you from? Ain't not smart like that.
Yeah, it's kind of slow to me. And then, you know you look good when a motherfucker wake up next to you, kiss you in your motherfucking mouth, and say good morning, beautiful. Come on now. You got motherfuckers, they got to put their eyelashes on, their wig on, and all that. No. I don't have to do all of that. And another thing, I was never one of them females that had a man and woke up raggedy. You get what I'm trying to say? Like a lot of women don't understand. Your man don't want to see you in no sweatpants, sweatsuit, your hair standing on top of your head. You got coal in your eye. crunchy motherfucking lips, all kinds of stains on your t-shirt from boogers, snots, and your kids wiping their ass on your fucking shirt. Nigga don't want to wake up to that shit. Your man is out making that money. He should come home. You should be in something clean. You should be already bathed, head comb, all types of shit for he get in the door. All the time. He should never see you out of disarray unless you've been in a motherfucking hospital and had a baby or, you know, had some type of accident or something.
Mm-hmm.
You should always wake up like you fucking glowing. Right.
Well, really, it's not that you should be waking up glowing. It's really you supposed to wake up before the nigga. She
said, T, you sure was looking good on Wake Up today, straight glowing. Yeah. I do my face regimen before I go to bed. You know, my man ain't got, I ain't got no man, but when I had a man, not wake up with no motherfucking bonnet on your motherfucking head. What makes you think a nigga want to fuck with a bonnet on their head? That's like fucking a nigga with a beanie.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not attractive. A lot of women think that. This is why you ain't getting none. Nigga don't want to see that. He want to see them bitches that's in the magazine. No, then people got it fucked up. Oh, well, that's how he met me. Ew, bitch. Disgusting. That shit ain't a turn on. You walking around with holes and you just put on Mitch Mac socks and you got on Mitch Mac shirt and stuff like that. Your shit ain't even matching.
On that part.
Like, it's a lot that goes with that shit. And I'm telling you as a female, if you're doing all that, you're going to bed in some big ass t-shirt with motherfucking Mitch Mac socks with a fucking bonnet on your head. No, he ain't no fucking attracted to you. He busting a fucking nut. Nobody wants that. You got to take pride in the way you fucking even go to bed. Now, if you trying to get some that night, you should not have no fucking bonnet on your head. And let me tell you something. If you don't want your hair fucked up and you fucking a nigga that can't get your hair done after he fuck your hair up, you don't need to be fucking him.
That's the key right there. Shit, he fucked
For real.
Up, get it redone the next day.
You understand? And his dick should be that good that you don't give a fuck because you know he gonna get you another dude. You wore that dude for one motherfucking day. So I would advise the women to give him some before you go get your motherfucking hair done. But he gonna want some when you get your hair done and you looking like a baddie.
But
you might as well stand up, bend over. Bitch, don't lay on your back. Ride him, bitch. He ain't got to mess up your hair if you're riding him. Listen, get creative now.
You speaking a foreign language. Most of them don't know.
I'm just trying to tell you, this is why these men be moving around, man. They be moving around because they see this bitch. They done fucked you. And this bitch down the street, walking down the block, and she bad, man. I know her motherfucking panties and bra match.
And socks.
But you home acting like a ragamuffin, a granny, a old motherfucking maid with a fucking house coat on. And a bonnet. No. And I'm telling you, because all I do is be around dudes. And they tell it, they say it like, yo, shorty bad, but shit. I went to her house last night. This bitch had on a bonnet, man. That shit is raggedy. And what the fuck did you get your hair done for if you ain't get your hair done for your man?
That part.
He gonna look at it first before anybody else. But women don't, you know what I mean? Your hands look like manly fucking hands. You don't put no rings on your finger. Your nails all choppy, looking crazy, bitch. You don't even go get a manicure.
Sandpaper.
Rugged. But if you don't want a rugged man, then you show him how to groom himself. But men like dainty women. They like cutesy. Even if you a tomboy, they like cutesy. And that's why these bitches got the game fucked. And oh, motherfucker, I don't gotta fucking listen to you. Bitch, I'll leave you. That's a bitch. That's a nigga that still stay with a bitch talk like that is a bitch, a nigga that need a bitch. But a nigga that don't need a bitch ain't going for that. When a nigga go to another bitch house that he fucking with the other bitch, dinner is made, house smelling good, house clean. She tentative. She happy to see him. You should always be happy to see your mate when your mate come home. That's another fucking thing. Your man come in, you on the phone with your girlfriend, you just a la bitch, and yeah, bitch. And when your man come home, you supposed to hang up that motherfucking phone, man. You supposed to hang up that phone before he even walk in the motherfucking door. He needs your undivided attention every day. Is you cool? And so a lot of these women don't know how to be a woman, a wife, wifey material. Man should not have to tell you, get off the phone. Nah. Your man should be your number one priority when he walked through that motherfucking door. If he handling business.
You took the words out of my mouth. But he got to be a nigga that's on something. Because a lot
But
of
then if he's not, why is you fucking with him?
Hey, that's $1 million question.
Why?
There's a lot of pussy ass niggas out here.
Well, I don't understand that language. I don't understand it. You got these women, they don't even want to cook. They feel they don't have to. Y'all want princess treatment, and y'all niggas, you don't even deserve it. Like, a nigga want a female that, God forbid, anything should happen to him in the street or going to and from work, she will be able to hold down the house regardless.
Yeah.
Not that she have to, but she will be able to hold some shit down. Our house, our foundation is not going to crumble. But women don't understand that. A lot of women. Some women do, though. This is why they have long-term relationships. And a man is happy at home. If he cheat, it's because he wanted to. But don't give him a reason to. Shit. And I know some good men. I have a friend, he's an electrician. Shit, he make about $60 an hour. Make good money. Now, that's not even his house calls. Like, in the middle of the night and shit. Like, just weird shit. You know, lights just went out in the whole house. Let me go. And got the women. I mean, he got the most ghettoest women. Oh, God, it's sickening. They so ghetto. And a man want to be able to come home and lay his head down and feel safe. Not be laid up under a female that he got to keep one eye open, one eye closed. Because every time you get mad, bitch, you calling somebody, the po-po, the next nigga, my ops. Nah. So, yeah. I don't know. But one thing about me, I know how to keep a man if I want a man. I've had long-term relationships, 12 years, 11 years. I left. But never wanted for shit. But again, yeah, and my mother, she is one of those people. She's very non-confrontational. She's not going to call no female nor address her. That's what she taught me. She's very passive. Like not her. Why? And my mother was a debutante, you know, a girly girl, very prissy. She wished she would break a nail fighting a bitch over a nigga. And my father was a Rolling Stone. And my mother, I never went outside, and I never heard her on the phone arguing with no other woman about my father, nor going to look for him. My mother ain't never went to look for my father or for the bitch over my father. In 52 years, them bitches knew. Do not play with my mother. So that's one of these things the men got to do. They got to get their shit in order.
Yep.
You pay the cost to be the boss. You got you a ratchet. You need to leave ratchet where she at because she don't understand protocol. Know your place. So yeah, it's a lot of men that live double, triple fucking lives. You don't find out till they dead. When you got all the bitches with they popping up to the funeral with their kids, you learn a lot about a motherfucker when they pass away.
That part.
Shit you ain't never known, okay? Other families. And you realize how much a person dealt with when a motherfucker passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I done seen people that was in love and thought they had the most honorable, best man in the world till he died, honey.
That part.
Listen, I had a friend. He cheated, right? But he never brought it home to the wife. The wife was the wife, honey. The wife was having financial issues after he passed away because he was in the street. Honey, the wife was moving one day and pulled the two bottom dresser drawer out. And he had money stacked in the bottom of the dresser drawer all the way from one side, the dresser, to the other side. Said the bills had been there so long, they was old and some of them was breaking apart. That he had been stashing money for years for her. And he had plenty of women. But none of them, they never came home to her. Mm-hmm. And had a few $100,000 in the bottom of the motherfucking dresser.
Child,
so was he a motherfucker?
Mm.
Was he a piece of shit? Because she living la vida loca.
Child, I knew that passed away. Had a whole nother woman and a house, but he was smart because he left the house in his name and it was in the will. But he had a whole nother family. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she had an attitude because she had to move out when he passed away.
Listen, I believe in polygamy, so I don't know. Everybody wasn't born to be monogamous. Mm-hmm. And if that ain't your cup of tea, then leave them alone.
Yeah.
You know, everybody was not born to be monogamous. Even when we was in Africa. Okay?
My mama told me, if you accept it, you got to deal with it. If you don't want to accept it, walk away.
And leave it. Yeah. Ain't nobody forcing nobody to do nothing except the crazy people.
She was like, you can't be there for a year or two and be like, well, he always. She said, well, you accepted it then.
And then another thing is these women, once you find out something and you still stay, that means that you accepted it. So you can't keep bringing it up. If you're going to forgive a motherfucker, then forgive them. Mm-hmm. But if you're going to keep throwing it in the motherfucker face, that ain't going to work either. Y'all got to deal with it, find a resolution, and then move on, even if it means separating and not being together.
Yeah.
Because some people, you know, they find out shit, then they go and be with them thinking the motherfucker not going to do it again. But obviously they got a problem. It might be an addiction. Shit. You got a lot of people out here addicted to porn and masturbating. Shit. It might be an addiction.
Yeah. And you realize the longer you stay with something you don't agree with, it be too much hurt and damage where y'all be messed up anyway.
Right. Because I believe the person that hurt you cannot heal you.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah. A person that hurt you cannot heal you. But if you step away and give that space and do the work, you might can work some shit out, but you cannot heal and still be there. It got to be a process where you have to be alone and sit with yourself and process some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then you can't deal with the separation of what might go on in the process. Sleep with other women and whatever, you know?
That motherfucker was doing that when he was with you. So, I mean, I've learned too a long time ago. If they gonna cheat, they gonna cheat. Ain't nothing you could do to stop it. If that's what
Not a damn
that's
thing. It's like it be calling you.
yeah. So, like I said, you either gonna deal with it or you not. And a man, he gonna do what he want to. If he don't want to cheat, he not gonna cheat.
But to think that one person is never going to be attracted to another person doesn't mean they want to sleep with them.
Yeah, it's insane.
But it's insane.
It is insane.
But they say if you fall in love or you find love once in your life, then you're successful. Once in your life, then you're successful. And I'm not talking about the young kitty puppy love. I'm talking about that love where you can't breathe without a motherfucker. Like you like, shit. You know? Then
look, that one where you get the butterflies.
Girl. Listen. If a motherfucker don't make you tingle after 5-10 years of shit, they ain't the one.
I agree.
Shit. Motherfucker better touch you and you still look at you. I heard my girl said, you look at me sometime. And I said, oh shit, I still got it. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, baby. I got it. Yeah, you want that now. Like, motherfucker look at you like you everything.
Yep.
Sop you up with a biscuit.
And know what you thinking without you saying it.
Right. Know when it's time to, you know, you could look at a motherfucker and you could tell that they undressing you the right way, you know, like, you ain't even gotta say, I want some. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's on. Let's go. They already know by the way you look at them, like, yeah, baby. I see, I'm a hopeless romantic, so I like shit like that.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you find your person, that's what's up.
And it's very hard. But some people think they're gonna find a person right there where they at. They like the person gonna ring their doorbell like the mailman.
Sometimes you gotta leave your home state to find your person.
In your environment. Yes. Yes. You got to be out. You know, they say opposites attract. So you got to sometimes, and don't be looking. You ain't got to look, but sometimes you just gotta enjoy life.
Gotta be outside.
And somebody is doing something that you enjoy too. That means when y'all get together, y'all could do it together.
Yeah.
So I don't know, y'all, but I love, yo. I love it. Finding the right person to love and love you back. I always say this. I'm not looking for somebody to love me. Or make me happy. I'm looking for somebody to enhance the happiness I'm already feeling.
Yeah.
Enhance
that part.
You know, I ain't looking for nobody to make me smarter.
I'm
looking for somebody to enhance the knowledge, the smartness I already have. Shit like that. So you careful with your words and what you asking for now, because you might just get it. I don't know. But everything that I've asked my higher power for, he has given me. Now, it might not have came the way I thought it would come, but I've gotten everything that I have asked for this far. Everything. And more shit. Some shit I ain't even asked for, I got.
See, that's what's up.
Yeah. Got to be grateful. And that's one of the things as us as humans, we are not grateful, honey. It could always be worse.
That part.
I have a friend that lost their whole family in a car accident. Kids, mother, father, sister. Only person left.
Whew.
Could you imagine?
No, I don't
They
want.
was coming from a function. He worked in a barber shop. He was the only one that wasn't in that car. It could always be worse now.
Yep.
So I'm just grateful. And I be grateful. I wake up every morning and just be so grateful. Even when things are bad, I'm grateful. Because it could be worse. You know, a house fire. Everybody could die in a house fire.
Yep.
You know, anything.
Man.
Shit, when my son broke his arm, I was so grateful. He could have broke his fucking neck.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Could have got a call saying he is no longer here. So I'm just grateful. I had a rough day and I needed a reminder it could always be worse. That's right, J-Lo. I had bad days too. And I got my people and I have my mantras and I have my motivational videos and things to snap me the fuck up out of it. Every time I go out the door and I come back home, I got to deflect because it could always be worse. You think things is bad? Yeah. And I meet some great people. Hey, about the truth, I meet some great people that have been through hell and back. I don't even know how they standing. You know, mothers that lost 3 children, 3 sons, all their kids. You know, just got married, lose your husband. You have to be grateful. Like, these people are so ungrateful and evil. And they take everything as, just my luck. Fuck your luck. You better stay blessed. Stay prayed up now.
Yeah. And find your purpose because it's a reason you still here.
Right. It could always be worse. You could be here today and gone tomorrow. Shit. So I just encourage y'all, stay prayed up, stay elevated, stay uplifted. Like, get y'all some tools. Like I said, meditate, get y'all some mantras, write down some affirmations. Read the Bible, read shit. Find you a good book that interests you. Find you a good movie that motivates you. Some movies I watch over and over again.
Yep.
Listen to a good lecture. Listen to a good sermon. Find you food that make you happy. A drink that make you happy besides alcohol. Now that's gonna kill you. Love on yourself. Go get massages. Go, give yourself bubble baths and cut you some fruit up in it and scrub your skin with it. Just love on you. Enjoy life because life is so short. My mother used to tell me, you're young a short time and old a very long time. I never understood what she meant by that.
Yep. Until now, huh?
Yeah. I'm so happy that I stopped working that job that I was working at. The stress that it was giving me, I'm like, man, I ain't got to deal with this shit at my damn age. Is you cool? No. And when I tell you I sleep to about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, my sleeping schedule, I don't even know what day it is. Half the damn time. If it wasn't for my phone, I look at it and say, okay, today the 11th, the 12th. Oh no, it's the 12th. Shit, because I'm freezing time right now.
Well, I don't know the date, but like the numbers, but I know Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Shit, I don't even be knowing that. Is it Friday yet?
What time is it? We got 15 minutes until it is.
Right. See, I have so much time and I've been resting, like mentally just resting. Because working and working 2 jobs, that shit mentally, it takes a toll on your mental, your body, your everything, man.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like I'm hibernating. And sometimes you got to walk out on faith. Like, listen, God knew I was tired, man. My higher power knew I was tired.
Yeah.
And got me to the point where when I didn't want to leave the job, he made it to where I ain't have no choice. I said, fuck y'all. You know?
Hey, that he'll do it sometimes like that.
And let me tell you something. I ain't want for nothing since I left that job January 15th.
See?
Not a damn thing. Lights ain't been cut off. Water still running. Food still here. Gas still in my car. I got peace of mind. I am peaceful for the first time since COVID. Because I loved COVID, y'all. I know a lot of people passed away, and I'm very sorry for that. But girl, that was the first time in my life that I didn't give a fuck about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Lights ain't get paid. Shit, if I couldn't pay the rent. Look, I wasn't getting put out. Got me some extra. Look, they was giving COVID stamps. Ate good. Shit, we was eating lobsters and shrimps.
I was blessed.
And steak.
My job let us work from home, and
as you hear what I'm telling you, I was working from home too. And then they put us on what we call that? Unemployment.
Oh, okay.
Girl, we was getting 10,000. Girl, we was getting them checks. You hear me? For the first time, I was getting free money. I needed that fucking break.
Say I
What? I was traveling with COVID, put my mask on, and I never got COVID during that time. I didn't get COVID till I started working at that motherfucking job recently. Not got motherfucking COVID. All that time COVID was going on, I didn't get COVID not one time. And when I tell you I traveled, I went to Jamaica during COVID.
And didn't get sick.
Had to get a fucking test before I went, and a test before I came back. And had a ball.
Yeah.
As soon as I work in that fucking closed environment with them fucking vanilla clear people.
Yep.
I got sick.
And you ain't been right since.
Girl, my nose ain't been right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't understand it. But when I tell you I was rich, D, I was rich. Rich in emotions, rich in peace.
Yeah.
I was rich. I got so many stamps that I couldn't even spend them because I wasn't used to getting them. So to get them, I was like, good God Almighty.
Right.
And then the unemployment hit. Shit. I remember one of my unemployment checks was like 10,000.
Jeez.
That was just one of many. I lived good, man. I was peaceful. I didn't worry about shit. I was in my house motherfucking planting herbs and shit in an apartment.
Wow.
No, during COVID, I was in the house. Yeah, I was planting herbs and shit. I had all types of herbs growing in my house. Yeah, I had me a ball, honey. I was spent every day with my kids. I didn't have to send them out the door. They was homeschooled. First, I homeschooled them, and then the school came up with a curriculum, and then I sent them back into the school system. But I was homeschooling them, giving them gym. We baked cookies, we baked cakes, we did arts and experiments, we had arts and crafts. I had a fucking ball loving on my kids, man. I can't lie to you, because I was a stay-home mom for so many years. To have to go to work and not be home with my kids, I was so sad. I was so sad. I'm talking about they ate healthy, prepared their school lunch at night. You know, it was fun for me. And some people was miserable, but when I tell you I had a motherfucking ball, I'm one of them people. They say you can't have more than 10 people in your house, bitch. I don't have nobody in my house anyway. Don't nobody come to my house.
That part.
I don't have visitors. I don't have people in my face, so it wasn't hard for me. I socialize different. I go read me a good book under a fucking tree. Talk to the fucking earth. So it didn't bother me. I'm telling you, I was going fishing every motherfucking day. I was going on boat, renting me a little boat going out in the water. I was doing shit that I couldn't get a chance to do because I didn't have enough time in my day. My kids wasn't playing sports at that time, so they go in the yard, throw the ball, and play sport. They had gyms, so they would go. Because running to these sports every day, I'm so glad my son's 17 that he could drive his brother to after school and programs and sports. Because I was burnt out, like working, sports. Shit, I was burnt the fuck out. Working 2 jobs in sports is enough to drive a bitch crazy.
Hell yeah.
With more than one kid that got sports too, and he got to be in this place, and the other one got to be in that place, I was run raggedy. So COVID, yes, Lord, I love COVID, and I'm feeling like it's COVID right now that I only work my weekend job. Tomorrow I work a Friday, and I'm off the rest of the days. Yeah, I love it over here. Shit. And these bitches is stressed on YouTube, not me. I go to sleep and I'm watching a series now called The Channeling. Did you ever watch that?
No, I ain't heard
it's
it.
On Apple TV. Girl, it's good. It's about the witches, honey, in New York City. It's deep. You got to really watch it to really understand what's going on. And it's about a woman who went to see a witch doctor. Well, no, she went to an island. She met a guy and she went to an island and met like a Mama Odie that tied something on her arm. And then when she got back, the guy that she met, he had cut it off. And she told her not to cut it off and to make 3 wishes. And when she cut it off, it brought a whole bunch of other shit. What it's about. And so come to find out, this thing was taking all the firstborns. And then there was trauma in the family because the mother burnt down the house, but the father saved her. And she was trying to take her and the kids with her. So it was like breaking generational curses. It had a lot of things going on. And it was just talking about the first witches. So one of the witches, she had an island for all the mothers that was accused of killing their child. When all along, the mothers never killed their child. But they never found them. And they was hidden in New York. So New York has like these underground hidden, man, it's so fucking good, y'all.
It sounds like it's a lot.
The channeling. Yes, it's good, man. And it just shows you how, when we don't break generational curses, our children suffer.
Yep.
Yeah. And how demons come in different colors, shape, form, and sizes. And yeah, it's deep. Real deep. So I was up last night watching that. Somebody sent me a message. Okay, then. Well, it's saying that Holly is out on TikTok. Well, Trust me, T will be the first to report it when it do come out. Okay, I don't know. I don't believe she's out. Trust me, nobody didn't let me know that.
And even if she is out and she is on TikTok, so what? But I doubt it if she get out until the case is actually dropped and it can't be picked back up. They're gonna tell her to stay her ass off social media. That's how you know people be slow as hell. That's gonna be the first thing the lawyer tell her: stay off of social media.
They baiting. But I can tell you, if she when she wins this appeal, not if, when she wins this appeal, the public will not know until she's probably out 3 days.
Yep. Yep.
She will be out 3 days before they update the system and let the public know. Okay, hold on. It's something posted. Let's see. Let's read this. Hold on. This is defendant's memoir in support in Illinois Supreme Court. Now comes to the defendant by the attorney pursuant. Defendant states the following at her request. In December 2024, Ms. Johnson sought a stalking no contact order against the deceased, alleged numerous threats made to Ms. Johnson herself and through Ms. Johnson's family members. Ms. Johnson was pregnant with her first child throughout her active seek of an order of protection, having appeared to each court date. On June 18th, both Ms. Johnson and the deceased appeared on Zoom to address the issues whether the order of protection was granted. On July 14th, Ms. Johnson was granted a default order of protection after the deceased failed to appear over Zoom. Although the default judgment was entered, the deceased may not have been formally served. The deceased was aware that the order of protection was being sought against her. On December 8th at approximately 8:56, Ms. Johnson and witness 1, who was in a dating relationship, left. Witness 1 home on the 2100 South Block of State Street with their 6-month-old after spending the weekend together. Witness 1, black Mercedes, left the alley near her home at 8:56 a.m., making a left turn onto State, a right turn onto Cermak, and parked parallel to the front of Mrs. Johnson's parked black Chevy Cruze on 20th West Cermak. Ms. Johnson and witness 1 removed their child from the Mercedes-Benz and secured the child in Ms. Johnson's Chevy Cruze. Between 8:51 a.m. and 8:53, the deceased dropped off her 6-year-old in common with witness 1 at a school located across the street. Approximately 8:57, the deceased was captured on video driving a white Kia sedan eastbound on Cermak, promptly making a U-turn on Cermak. The white Kia traveling westbound on Cermak continued toward Ms. Johnson and witness 1 parked vehicles. The deceased double parked her Kia on Cermak behind witness 1's vehicle. Ms. Johnson's vehicle was blocked by witness 1's vehicle and the deceased's vehicle. At 9:02, a call was made by an unknown caller. The caller described 2 black women hitting each other across the street on 22 in Cermak, on 22nd and Cermak. Though interrupted by the 911 dispatcher, the call mentioned that there's a black lady. She seems to be the aggressor, but the woman with the green has the gun. The woman with the green was Petitioner Johnson. There was a fight that ensued between Ms. Johnson and the deceased after witness 1 moved his car. There was a fight that ensued between Ms. Johnson and the deceased after witness 1 moved his car. The deceased continued to rush Miss Johnson when Miss Johnson shot. Miss Johnson remained on the scene after the shooting. Miss Johnson's lawfully owned weapon was recovered from the vehicle. There was 3 spent shell cases. Miss Johnson was detained. She had a valid concealed to carry owner. She was a valid concealed to carry owner. Oh, shit. I just closed it. Hold on, y'all. Oh. Now, witness 1 stated to police on scene that the deceased ran up on Miss Johnson, told her, "I told you I was going to catch you," and swung at her. He also relayed to the police that Miss Johnson told the deceased to leave her alone. Witness 2, a DoorDash driver, drove eastbound on Cermak, allegedly observed Miss Johnson. Witness 1 and the deceased on the street where Miss Johnson and the deceased were seen arguing. He was unable to hear what was said by either parties. Witness 2 further alleged that witness 1 was standing between Miss Johnson and the deceased with his arms extended, that Miss Johnson advanced towards the deceased and witness 1 pushed Miss Johnson away while the deceased stood with her arms crossed. Witness 2 was at a coffee shop when the shooting occurred. Later on the scene, he identified Miss Johnson as one of the women arguing. Witness 3 is one of the only individuals that alleged to have seen the entire incident. At 8:57, while the deceased was making a U-turn, witness 3 was in Chinatown traveling on an eastbound bus. Her window was closed to the north side where Miss Johnson's and witness 1 had, and the deceased was located on Cermak. The bus window was closed. Bus footage also shows witness 3 wearing thick wireless headphones. The bus on Cermak approached State Street. Bus footage captured witness 3 turning her head to the left to observe the incident between Miss Johnson, witness 1, and the deceased at that time. The deceased white vehicle was seen on the bus footage with the driver's side door open. So at that time, the deceased white vehicle was seen on the bus footage with the driver's side door open. Witness 3 told officers she saw witness 1 pushing the deceased into the driver's side door frame and slamming the door on her. Witness 3 only observed the incident for 10 seconds before turning around, not making a freight or making a call. Witness 3 then got off the bus with her baby stroller and began walking eastbound on Cermak, away from the incident and a few feet away from State Street. The bus stop is at approximately 350 feet from where the shooting took place. At 9:02, witness 3 called 911 to report observing a fight break out with a white car and black car, 2 black females. She also reported witness 1 pushing the deceased into the driver side door frame and slamming the door on her. After getting off the bus and walking away from the incident, witness 3 spun her stroller around. At 9:03, a POD camera facing northbound and Cermak and State intersection captured witness 3 crossing the eastbound of the State Street, walking northbound. With the incident occurring on the west side, witness 3 was facing northbound. Once witness 3 crossed State Street, she was captured on POD camera under the CTA Green Line, where she walked far enough north behind a building to have obstructed any westbound view of the incident occurring between Miss Johnson and the deceased. Had witness 3 walked southbound towards South Street and turned right to observe the incident, the pillar for the transit authority still obstructed her view. The POD footage revealed witness 3 running from behind the building where she and other bystanders are looking to the west of them on Cermak. It was 9:04 when witness 3 called 911 a second time to report the shooting. According to witness 3, after her first 911 call, the deceased entered her vehicle. She alleged that Ms. Johnson approached the deceased vehicle making threats. Hold on, y'all.
So, T, what is this that you're reading? You don't know. You just got
The appeal. The
Oh, this
appeal.
appeal. Okay, that's what I
And
want.
we going over it just like I'm seeing it. Witness 3 alleged observed the deceased exit the Kia, got placed in a chokehold by witness 1. Witness 3 further observed Ms. Johnson allegedly going to her vehicle, retrieving a gun, and standing on the sidewalk. Witness 3 alleged the deceased broke free from the chokehold and took steps away from Ms. Johnson while Ms. Johnson pointed a gun at the deceased. When speaking to the investigators the day after the shooting, witness 3 alleged that there was a pause after the first shot and subsequent, you know what I mean, shots. However, she told officers on the scene that the shots were successive. She also claimed that witness 1 and Ms. Johnson fist bumped after the shooting, though there was never stated to an officer on scene. It also was not until officers was on scene that witness 3 had to remove her headphones to hear what they were saying. Now, witness 4. Witness 4, the school crossing guard, was walking east on Cermak approaching State Street. He alleged that the deceased, unarmed with a hand in the air, tried to break free from witness 1's grasp. Witness 4 turned away from the incident while the shot broke out. Witness 4 turned away from the incident while the shots broke out. When he turned around, he saw Ms. Johnson with a black handgun in her hand. Witness 4 identified Ms. Johnson as the shooter after assuming that because she had a gun, she must have fired the shots. Witness 5, it is alleged that witness 5 was in her car, then watching from her workplace on Cermak when she saw the deceased and Ms. Johnson arguing on the street over witness 1. She alleged that the deceased was not aggressive and that Ms. Johnson was charging at the deceased, prompting witness 1 to grab the deceased to stop the fight. Witness 5 allegedly heard Ms. Johnson state she was licensed to carry. Witness 5 claimed she heard 4 shots. Procedural facts. On December 3rd, 2025, Ms. Johnson was arrested. On December 4th, 2025, a detention hearing was held for Ms. Johnson. The court ordered her detained. A motion for relief pursuant of Illinois Supreme Court rule was filed on December 22nd, 2025. An amended motion for relief was filed on January 7th. On January 8th, the Honorable Judge Clancy denied Ms. Johnson's amendment motion for relief. That same day, Ms. Johnson filed a notice of appeal from the pretrial detention order. Now, the argument. The court should reverse the trial court order to detain Ms. Johnson. This court should reverse the trial court decision to keep Ms. Johnson detained because the state failed to prove to keep trial court decision to keep Ms. Johnson detained because the state failed to prove its burden by clearing and convincing evidence. The issue presented at the trial court detention decision is subject to this court independent non-novo review, People versus Morgan. The trial court ruling to keep Ms. Johnson detained during her trial amount to reversal errors when the state has failed to prove by clear and convincing evidence that 1, the proof is evident and presumptions great that Ms. Johnson committed the offense of first-degree murder. Ms. Johnson poses a real and present threat to the safety of persons, people, and the community. And there's no conditions or combinations of conditions that can mitigate that real and present threat posed. The state failed to prove by clear and convincing evidence that the proof is evident and presumptions great that Ms. Johnson committed the offense of first-degree murder. In the state of Illinois, monetary bail has been abolished. All persons charged with criminal offenses shall be eligible for pretrial release before a conviction. The court must hold a hearing and make required written findings. At all pretrial hearings, the state bears the burden to prove by clear and convincing evidence that any conditions of release is necessary. A court may order a defendant detained pending trial if the defendant is charged with a enumerated detainable felony offense found in, it gives a code of the act. And if the defendant poses a real and present threat to the safety of any person or persons of the community, Roe versus Raul, when the pretrial release should be denied to a defendant on the grounds that they pose real and present threat, that the state has the burden of proving a claim based on specific articulable facts of the case. Here, the state failed to prove by clear and convincing evidence that the proof is evident and presumption great that Ms. Johnson committed the offense of first degree. In Illinois, a person is justified in the use of force against another when and to the extent necessary that they reasonably believe that such a conduct is necessary to defend himself, others against such other intimate use of unlawful force. On September 8th, 2025, Ms. Johnson was justified in her use of force against the deceased who was looking to incite violence against her. Ms. Johnson, accompanied by her boyfriend, witness 1, and their 6-month-old child, were going on with their day after spending the entire weekend. It was the deceased who approached Ms. Johnson and witness 1 on 20 Cermak and blocked Ms. Johnson's vehicle with her white Kia after completing a U-turn. The deceased dropped her and witness 1's 6-year-old son off at school across the street prior to approaching Ms. Johnson. The deceased was initially driving eastbound on Cermak and ended up with her vehicle parked westbound on Cermak across the street from her child's school. Although this encounter was the first time Ms. Johnson and the deceased saw each other in person, the deceased had continuously threatened and harassed Ms. Johnson. Among those threats, the deceased found Ms. Johnson's grandmother's phone number to mention her desire to kill Ms. Johnson. When Ms. Johnson petitioned for the stalk and no contact order against the deceased, she was fearful for her life and fearful of this individual. Reasonably believed the deceased would follow through with the threats made to end her life. Similar, on September 8th, 2025, Ms. Johnson once again reasonably believed that the deceased would inflict imminent death or great bodily harm against her. The deceased willingly and uninvitedly approached Ms. Johnson in an aggressive manner, blocked Ms. Johnson's car in, and made it physically impossible for Ms. Johnson to leave the area. And the deceased physically attacked Ms. Johnson. Witness 1 stated to police on scene that the deceased ran up on Ms. Johnson and swung at her. Ms. Johnson was absolutely attacked by the deceased, as also exhibited by her appearance before and after the incident. And she put a video where video footage prior to the incident showed Ms. Johnson with tidy hair. Ms. Johnson's hair was completely disheveled once police arrived on the scene. Ms. Johnson being physically attacked by the deceased is also corroborated by the 911 call made at 9:02 from an unknown caller who was on the scene on September 8th. This unknown witness reported to 911, 22nd and State across the street from the school, there's 2 Black women fighting. The witness confirmed that the 2 women were hitting each other. She continued with, There's a black lady. She seems to be the aggressor. And then she goes on to talk about the one with the gun who had green on. Rather than stating that the woman with the green on, Petitioner Johnson, was the aggressor, the witness separated Ms. Johnson as simply being the one with the gun wearing the green two-piece tracksuit. The witness illustrated the black lady who seemed to be the aggressor, also the deceased, who had dark skin. The numerous accounts undoubtedly proves that Ms. Johnson was physically attacked by the deceased, directly contradicting the inconsistent and unverified observation from witness 2, 3, 4, and 5. Witness 2, for instance, did not observe the actual shootings since he was inside a coffee shop within the vicinity. Witness 3 cannot be deemed credible, where there was various inconsistencies in her statement. On the scene, witness 3 recounted there were 5 shots in succession, while the next day she told the officers there was a pause after the first shot. While traveling eastbound on the bus, she observed the incident between all 3 parties for only 10 seconds and did not call 911 until she exited the bus. She claimed to hear Ms. Johnson threaten the deceased while traveling on the bus since the bus window was open. However, not only the window was closed, but this is what she said, the bus window was open. But not only was the window closed, but witness 3 also wore thick wireless headphones over her head. She had to remove those headphones when speaking to the police on the scene, suggesting impaired hearing with the headphones on. Once off the bus, witness 3 walked eastbound away from the incident. She proceeded to cross the busy street of Cermak, walking and facing northbound and not towards the incident on the west of Cermak. At that time the incident took place, witness 3 view of shooting was also obstructed by the CTA Green Line building, where she was captured on POD camera emerging from behind the building only after another bystander noticed the incident, which occurred approximately 350 feet away from them. Witness 4 also did not observe the actual shooting since he was facing away from the incident, turning around only to see Ms. Johnson with a black handgun in her hand. Similarly, witness 5 is not credible, where she allegedly watched the incident from inside the lobby of her workplace on Cermak. Her view would have absolutely been obstructed, not only from the distance between the incident and her workplace, but also from any parked car or tree on Cermak. Thus, this account relied on by state to conclude that Ms. Johnson committed the offense with which she is charged are heavily unverified, speculative, and non-credible. Ms. Johnson used of force was reasonable, and the mere fact the multiple shots were fired does not negate the claim of self-defense. People versus D-View, I believe. Further, previous courts have determined that first-degree murder charges are insufficient to sustain pretrial detention. People versus Miller. As such, the state failed to prove by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Johnson committed the offense of first-degree murder. The state failed to prove by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Johnson poses a real, presumptuous, and present threat to the safety of a persons, or the community. The state failed to prove by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Johnson posed a real and present threat to the safety of a person, people, or persons of the community. A court may consider facts in addition to that specific fact of the case when determining whether a defendant poses a real and present threat to the safety of any person. Ms. Johnson is a 31-year-old pregnant woman and current mother of one. She has lived a very law-abiding life. Ms. Johnson ran a successful and lucrative lash business, earned acceptance into school to become a dental assistant. Besides misdemeanor convictions, one of which was a traffic conviction stemmed from over 10 years ago, Ms. Johnson has not been arrested, charged, nor convicted of any violent crime. Ms. Johnson is not a person of violent character. In fact, Ms. Johnson has been readily compliant with law enforcement and investigation into this case since the incident took place. While on the scene, Ms. Johnson did not flee or evade arrest or prosecution. Most notable, Ms. Johnson spent approximately 87 days outside of custody from September 8th until she was arrested and charged on December 3rd. During those 87 days, Ms. Johnson did not reoffend, nor did she attempt to leave the state of Illinois. Hold on, y'all. The record is completely devoid of evidence. Hold on. Okay. The record is completely devoid of evidence illustrating that Ms. Johnson poses a real and present danger or that she would fail to comply with any court-imposed orders of condition. Further, a finding of dangerous alone does not automatically warrant pretrial detention. People versus Martinez and Ortiz. The fact that a person is charged with a detainable offense is not enough to order detention, nor is it enough that the defendant poses a threat to public safety. People versus Atterbury. Hold on. It's a lot, y'all. In belief that Miss Johnson was emboldened by her CCL, the state completely overlooked and ignored the imminent threat and great bodily harm that the deceased imposed on Miss Johnson on September 8th. The fact that the deceased was unarmed does not negate the incredible and intimate danger she posed on Ms. Johnson. Nor does this fact negate that the deceased was indeed the aggressor on September 8th. In fact, under Illinois law, where it is clear that the aggressor is capable of inflicting severe bodily harm on the defendant without the use of a deadly weapon, and it appears that he intends to do so, then it is not necessary that the aggressor be armed for the defendant to employ deadly force in self-defense. People versus Evan. People versus Estes. Here the deceased, the deceased went to her car but came back to attack Miss Johnson, leading Miss Johnson to believe that the deceased was coming back to cause great bodily harm based on the previous threats made to kill her. Essentially, it is exceedingly clear that Miss Johnson is not a threat to the safety of any person or the community, and the state failed to prove by clear and convincing evidence that Miss Johnson posed such an alleged threat. This court should reverse the trial court order of detention. Woo-wee. The state bears the burden to prove by clear and convincing evidence that no conditions or combination of conditions can mitigate the real and present threat of the safety of any persons, or the community based on specific facts of the case. Okay, there are various factors a court shall consider when determining when determining which conditions of pre-trial release, if any, will reasonably ensure the appearance of a defendant as required, the safety of any other person or the community, and the likelihood of compliance by the defendant with all conditions of pre-trial release. The conditions of release imposed shall be the less restrictive conditions. In the present case, the state relied on the nature of the offense to disregard any consideration of least restricted means outside of detention, only going to the extent of stating that there are no conditions or set conditions that the court can pose that would mitigate the risk this defendant would pose to individuals in the community as well, especially given the facts of this case. The trial court itself also refused to impose electric home monitoring based on the nature of the offense, where multiple shots are fired. And because electric home monitoring cannot respond in real time to protect someone who is reacting to a volatile situation. Importantly, the nature and the circumstances of the charge offense is just one factor to consider and determine whether the threat posed can be mitigated by conditions of release. People versus Lopez. The court in Atterbury also made it clear that one relevant consideration is whether there is reason to believe the defendant is likely to violate the conditions the court might impose. However, the court should not rule out pretrial release for a defendant based on general perception, and the conditions of release are loosely monitored. That's Atterbury. The trial court here, similar to the court in People versus Major, disregarded all the evidence showing that Ms. Johnson would comply with its order setting conditions on her release, and ordered defendant detention based solely on the bare allegations underlining the instant complaint. People versus Major, something like that. The court in Major reversed and remanded for a new hearing regarding the defendant's conditions for release. Even then, other alternatives to detention enumerated with the Pretrial Fair Act were not considered, such as refraining from possessing a firearm, restraining from going to certain geographic areas, being placed under direct supervision of pretrial service agency, People versus Carter, consideration of Ms. Johnson's age, prior employment, lack of criminal history, lawful gun possession, family life, and lack of violent behavior are relevant in determining whether imposing conditions of pretrial would actually help mitigate any alleged threat posed, and such criteria should have been meaningfully considered in this case at hand. Versus People versus Lopez. Conclusion: the state has failed to prove in burden by clear and convincing evidence to keep Ms. Johnson detained, and this court should reverse the trial court order to keep Ms. Johnson detained pending trial. Quadasia Johnson respectfully requests this honorable court to vacate the trial court order for pre-trial detention. Now, that was Ari's
submission.
Appeal memorandum filed. So, wow, that was a lot.
That was a lot. So Ari just basically filed everything that she's already previously filed.
It was 18 pages. So I just read to y'all. 18 pages.
Yeah. So it's
now, hold on, let me see. So now
She got to be put on the docket to go to trial, to go to court.
Yeah, I'm about to put this in just the first page in Chat GPT. The Miranda. Hold on.
Yeah. That sounds promising because from what
it sounded real good, girl.
According to that, it sounded like, and that's all we've know so far, unless the state is breaking the Brady rule and they're hiding stuff, it's looking like it's based off of Witness 3. Even though they say Witness 4 and 5 say the same thing, it's based off of witness statements. And we all know that's circumstantial. You cannot win a case in 2026 strictly off of witness statements. You need something else.
Yeah. But I'm about to take a picture of it so I can
Yeah, I am, Nelly. I know it's all based off of Witness 3. I know.
And y'all heard it, right?
Mm-hmm. What is IMO? I gotta look that up. You know, I'm a little slow on all these acronyms and abbreviations.
So let me I'm putting it in Chat GPT because I want to see something. What is the next step on this appeal?
Oh, in my opinion. Thank y'all. I'm late. I didn't hear it. It was a lot of it was basically everything that already filed. Like her motions and stuff, just basically put into an 18-page and saying basically how the state not ready and her basically contradicting what the witness is saying.
Okay, so now the Cook County State Attorney's Office will file a written arguing why the trial judge was correct to keep her detained. Okay. They will argue things like danger to the public, flight risk, seriousness of offense, and prior history. This usually happens very quickly within days. And then it says the appellant judge reviews the records, which is the court transcripts, detention hearings, defendants' memorandas, this document, and the state responds. And then there's no oral argument, but then the appellant court issues a decision. The appellant court usually is 3 judges, and they have 3 options. To affirm the judge, she stays in jail until trial. Reverse the judge, the appellant court orders the release with conditions, or remand the court and send it back to the trial court for a new detention hearing. Now, the timeline, and they said the appeal moves fast. A response should be filed within a few days, and the decision issue should be 7 to 21 days in many cases, sometimes even faster.
So we're looking at this stuff should be done before April 1st, but I'm sorry, finish.
I said April. The defense is specifically asked the court to reverse the denial of pretrial release, saying that the appellant judge will decide whether the trial judge abused discretion, the detention ruling was legally justified. Now, if the appeal is denied, the defendant generally remains in custody until trial unless another detention motion is filed later. But right now, the state must respond. So, we should be hearing some good shit in about a couple weeks. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
That is good to know. I thank y'all for listening. I don't got my glasses on, but I did the best I could now. I said, I don't feel like going in the room and finding them. But I think y'all understood. And she went through all the witnesses. Witness 1, which is Carlos. Witness 2, witness 3, witness 4, witness 5. And look at God. So we just went over with the witness witness 4.
They can't delay the appeal, I am Nelly. They can only delay like what goes on.
No, they got 7 to. No, they got it within a few days. Yeah, they got a few days to respond.
Yeah, and then the answer should be 7 to 21 days. That's why I'm saying, well, hopefully by the time she go back to court or right after she go back to court. Yeah, on the 1st. But what was you saying? Look the witness is coming out. It's all gonna come to
I played the witness today, and look.
Yeah.
Go and check. And Ari has officially finished. So I'm gonna make this thumbnail. We should have a decision within 7. I'm gonna use the appeal to make a thumbnail for this live.
Yeah, I just don't. What's the new interview? So, yeah, I am Nelly. So it's not a new interview. It's an old thing of somebody, who seen what happened. They basically was telling like Romika pulled up on BS, like we knew all the time. Yeah, so it ain't nothing.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to catch the replay.
Yeah, look, it's a confirmation. And T, we at 3 hours and 10 minutes, so it don't be a long one too, T.
We about to end it right now.
Yeah.
I'm out of breath. I'm thirsty. My mouth dry.
Good night,
I thank
y'all.
For putting up. I thank y'all for them super chats. And we will continue this.
Did you hear what happened, Ski?
No, I was on the phone.
Oh, you missed everything. I already filed the appeal. They got the state got a reply in a couple of days, and then after that, it's 7 to 21 days for a decision.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
And the only thing that was, you can go back and listen to it, but only thing that was in her appeal was basically everything that Ari already filed, like what was in the motions. She went over the inconsistencies in the witness statements. So it's basically stuff that we already knew.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna catch the replay.
Yeah. Good night. I am Nelly.
Well, good night, y'all.
Good night, too, Ski.
Good night.
You done with your thumbnail, T?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay. So that's why I was just telling them, because I know you was typing away. So that's the news. I'm a little happy. I'm happy for Holly. I am happy.
All right, y'all. Good night. Make sure y'all go back and watch and listen to what I read to y'all now. And like this video. Share it if you loved it. Shit.
Yeah. And you see, look, and I ain't gonna be on here long.
Right. Look how my higher power worked. Sure. This was T, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, all right, I'm signing off.
Yep.
Good night, Miss D.
All right, see you later. Good night, y'all.
Good night, chat.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We serve the tea, hot, cold, and ice. Got that sweet tea, yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth when we speak. If you wanted it real, you in the right seat. We serve the tea, hot, cold, and ice. Got that sweet tea, yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth when we speak. Yeah, this for the streets. Yeah. Real TV, tap in, lean close. Past and present stories, yeah, we break them both. Local corners, big names, headlines too. If it mattered to the people, then it mattered to you. No rush talk, we let truth breathe. Every word got weight when we let it speak. Community first, gotta stand on code. Black excellence shine, let the real be known.
We serve the tea, hot or cold and ice. Like a sweet tea, yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings and truth when we speak. If you want it real, you in the right city. We serve the tea, hot or cold and ice. Like a sweet tea, yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth when we speak. Deeper, more these.
Opinions welcome. Long as respect stay clear, we don't drown out voices, we let them appear. No clout chase, no mess for views, just real conversations, different points of view. But when it's the goal, not drama or noise. Give the people facts so they make their choice. From the block to the boardroom, stories unfold. We clock the sweet tea, yeah, the truth get told.
Slow it down, let it sink in. Real conversations, yeah, we locked in. Truth don't yell, it don't compete. It just stand firm when it hit these streets.
We ain't here to argue, we here to inform. Shining light in the dark, keep the mind warm. History matter, so do right now. If you wanna understand, then you in the crowd. From the first word spoken to the last one said, everything we bring got purpose instead. No smoke screens, no emotional plea. Facts over feelings, that's real TTV.
We serve the tea, hot or cold and ice. Like the sweet tea, yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth when we speak.
Like it won't be real, you in the right.
We serve the tea, hot or cold and ice. Like the sweet tea, yeah, we keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth when we speak. TTV, yeah, it's for the street. We serve the tea, hot or cold and ice. We keep it right. Facts over feelings, truth when we speak.
Yeah, this for the streets,
Yeah, this for the streets, yeah.